we're here on Potty Break video episode version number 2. I don't know what we're calling it, but
it's like Big Brother up in here now.
It is.
All the multicam.
We'll connect the link to the description so you can go watch this.
How is this going to
Got cameras
how are we
out.
going to use this? We're just going to, people
Full
can just...
episode on YouTube, I think.
I wish there was a way for them to choose which view they wanted. Then we could look at that data and see what camera they stayed on the most, and that'd be kind of interesting.
Who are you, Edward Snowden? Who are you? We could totally do
I think
that.
privacy's a myth. Anybody else?
Yeah, we could. Jennifer!
We know what you did, Bob.
Do we want the lights up like this, or does it matter if we turn them down?
I think they need to be.
They need to
probably
be the
want
camera,
lights
really?
up
I don't
for the
like
cameras.
it.
Tim, already.
Can we try them? Just try them.
I don't know. You got to ask those guys.
Get Maddox
Hey,
up here.
Tim.
He can bring up the gamma in the video after.
Can we turn the lights down a little bit? Or is that going to hurt?
Can't you brighten it up?
No, not back there, up here. No one cares about back there.
Well, just, you can bring it up in post, right? You can bring the brightness up.
Halo? Fix it the way you want it. We'll make it work. Is that better?
What's this
That's
one right
good.
overhead? That's
Do you do an after show dress change? Like what I'm doing, I do the slippers. You can see the slippers. I usually throw on a new
He
shirt.
took off his black button
my
down.
Quicksilvers.
I took off the black button up, and these shoes
Oh,
are
they're
basically house shoes anyway.
Okay. Did you wear those on stage tonight?
Yeah, these are like
Show the camera.
These are my everyday shoes.
Are those Skechers?
They're Skechers.
Yeah, those are
They
nice.
literally are memory foam, like house shoes / aquasocks that I just get away with wearing in real life because
I need some of those.
Yeah,
I'm old.
slip-ons are the deal. I really like slip-ons.
That's what I have. I love them.
Yeah.
Why would you tie a shoe anymore? What's wrong with people?
I don't know.
You have to bend over.
We've exceeded that as a generation.
It's 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop tying your shoes. We're not Velcro anymore. We're not the old men with the Velcro.
You know, do they even
Stop.
make Velcro shoes anymore? I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Do they?
Oh, I'm sure you can get them at Walmart.
Yeah.
I bet you can definitely get them at Walmart in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they have those like the flip-flops, the Adidas flip-flops that Velcro over. You know, it's like a huge
Oh yeah.
thing that goes over your
Go to
it's a
any.
slip-on.
Probably go
Those
to
are cool.
any. What would you call them? Snowbird area down here. Guarantee you
Myrtle
there's.
Beach.
Guarantee you there is stark
Go to-
white tennis shoes with
Yeah.
Velcro.
Then we talk about like they make horses into glue, and I'd like to be made into Velcro when I die,
That's yeah.
so I can be
remember that.
useful,
Yeah.
and people would think about me when they go get
about-
their old wallet.
Yeah.
Then you were like, "Who has a Velcro wallet?"
Me, Olivia and I, we were. They had a cemetery yesterday across the street from the church we did the show at, and so we took a walk because it was nice and sunny, and I had a wonderful day with my daughter. And we need to talk about that day yesterday. That may have been the best road day ever.
What did we do?
The
But you walked in
CrossFit
it-
gym.
Oh,
So
yeah.
tell me about the cemetery that you like. Do you like walking in cemeteries?
No, it's not that I walked it, but it looked really cool. We're like, yeah, let's go walk through the cemetery. I'm like, really? She goes, yeah, let's. You know, it's nice. So you can walk through. There's
I
lots
like
of
old-
flowers and stuff.
Yeah, I like it. I don't mind it. I like. You'll look and see like, oh, this is World War One.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
Civil War.
It's kinda
Yeah,
cool.
a lot of
Tombstones.
veterans.
That's
And then
cool.
you have the huge sepulchers, whatever you call them. Oh, and
Yeah.
I need to ask you guys, too. You know those things? It's like a big stone wall, but there's like different squares with
Like
the people's names. What is that called?
Mausoleum?
Mausoleum.
Yeah, so what is that? Is they put in their...
They put the caskets inside there.
Yeah,
But they were, some of them weren't very big. Some
yeah,
of them
they're
were only
ashes.
like that big.
Their ashes,
They're
are in the
ashes.
drawer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you like, and then Paul Lynn's the secret square. I was just trying to make you laugh when you were
Saw the
drinking.
angel of death.
Circle gets the
Paul
secret
Lynn.
square.
Lynn.
I couldn't for the life of me think of that what that was, but it's a mausoleum. Okay.
Mausoleum.
And but it was. But Olivia was telling me she watched that show, My Weird Obsession. You know, where
Or my
people
strange
like,
addiction or whatever.
yeah,
yeah.
and the you know, and you got people eating like tissue paper
Uh-huh.
and insulation,
Yep. Drywall.
like cotton candy. Just the lady eating the insulation.
And
Insulation.
I think reality
People
used
eating
to be
rocks.
about like inspiring people. Like you used to watch reality shows like that lady lost 400 pounds and you feel excited about like, whoa, how cool. Now it's about like feeling normal. Like you're like, well, my life's bad, but at least I ain't saving my scabs.
Yeah, right. In a big jar.
You know, weird.
Yeah, but yeah, people were eating rocks and all that kind of stuff. But Olivia said she saw one where I guess the lady was eating the ashes of someone who had passed in her family. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I was like, you make it like a chocolate milk, like make a little paste. little paste.
No, I rebuke
Is
that.
that like Lick-A-Maid where you lick a finger?
Fun dip.
Hey, Kool-Aid.
Dude, I remember this guy one time, he was talking to this comedian, he was talking about Jeffrey Dahmer. He's like,
man.
Jeffrey Dahmer ate 13 people. He was like, I can see 1 or 2, but after that, you're just eating to eat.
Comfort food.
That's right. So dumb.
Wow. Yeah, but it was nice.
That's interesting. But
through a
like
cemetery.
you talk about death in your show sometimes. I talk about darker stuff, generally speaking, more than you do. But like you talk, like you had the one great funeral bit about the bowl of candy on your chest to make
just
it lighter.
Lighten it up. A little big bowl of candy on my chest.
What was the line when somebody comes in?
Oh, I can't believe he's gone. Smarties. I love Smarties.
So good. Yeah, I don't know. Like I love stories about people, like what they see before they die. Like people that work in hospices see these great things.
Yeah.
But then my buddy, his uncle was dying, and so it took forever for him to finally go. It was a long battle, and then finally he was going to pass, and so he calls the whole family around, and they're all gathering, and my buddy's like, they're all wailing at this point. Like he's like, he's coming for me. He just looks up. They're coming for me. And then everybody just kind of sobs, and then they kind of like all breathe out. And then like 5 minutes later, he just opens his eyes and goes, "What the heck? They didn't come." And he lived like 6 more weeks. I think that's so cool. What a funny story.
Yeah.
But like some people wouldn't say stuff like that because death is like this weird, untouchable thing. But to me, when you're a comedian, like you poke holes in things that scare you and see if you can get funny to run out of it. That's what I tell people what comedy is. Like if something scares me, I want to talk about it on stage. If it scares me, embarrasses me, whatever, I want to see if I can poke holes in it and see if funny runs out.
Because it's like you can't deny it. I mean, it's just that's one thing where
we're all scared of it, and so it's so common.
Way.
It's the common thing that everybody has a fear of.
Yeah, because people say a lot of the fear of death causes a lot of neuroses and a lot of the ways that people act. It's just basically the fear of death. It's a lot of anxieties.
Maybe
and
that's why
like
people eat styrofoam.
Huh? Maybe. Why would you eat styrofoam?
I don't know. Drywall.
I don't even understand. I can't even understand the process of eating it. How do you
figure out the first piece is good? Like, you know what? I've got to anchor it.
And how do you actually
like
do you
cotton
chew
candy?
it? Yeah, but it's not like cotton. It doesn't melt in your mouth like cotton candy.
I
mean,
it might.
You've got
insulation.
No.
Oh, what are you talking about?
It might.
We should try
insulation.
some.
Yeah, let's try some.
There's probably
It's
some
not
of the
gonna
buzz.
melt in your mouth.
Bring some to the next
No.
show if you're listening.
If you get fiberglass insulation on your skin, you itch for ever.
Isn't it a glass
fiberglass,
base?
yeah.
It's a glass base. So you're eating
glass.
glass.
That's what insulation is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How much money?
Well-
How much money would it take for you to do that?
No, I wouldn't.
No,
Are
I
you
just-
kidding
Really?
me?
No, I'm
No.
not kidding.
No.
I'm dead serious. Do you see my face right now?
I do.
Why would you? Why would there even be an amount of money to eat fiberglass?
I don't know.
So we'll see if I can get Tim to kill himself on camera.
Well, I mean, anything where that would endanger your life, no.
Yeah.
Why would that be worth anything?
Yeah, that's funny. Like when you go skiing, I asked you this because you go on that big ski trip with your family.
Yeah.
When you take the winter time off, and then but I always ask, like, do you ever feel weird? You're like, yeah, I go down like the bunny hill.
Yeah.
Because you realize how much risk you're taking and how much people are depending on you to be a provider.
How important you are.
No, but it is. It's a weird thing. So you go down the little bunny hill while they go down like Hitler's goatee or whatever they've chosen.
Yeah, my family's all in now.
Yeah.
The black diamond. Yeah.
No kidding.
No blues, no greens.
Yeah.
You just stick to the bunny.
Well, and that, we stopped going. I mean, I'm just not, skiing is just something I just don't. I don't
do
really.
it. I mean,
it's cool, but I just don't look forward.
You'd rather go hang out on the beach and ride your scooters.
I can't. I mean, I know I look like I have the body for it, but I am not the skier. I look like I could just do it.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, it's tough because we go once a year. You're just learning that first day, relearning it, and you're scared all over again.
Yeah.
But then you get it, and it's fun. But then you're tired, and your legs aren't used to it. And
I'd fall on the same side again and again. I had this black and blue bruise on one side because I would learn to fall on that one side.
It's a lot of. I mean, you will wear yourself out the first day because you're getting up more than you're falling down.
Yeah.
Stuff.
I know that doesn't make sense, but you feel like you're getting up more than you're falling down.
April and Darren were in town, and they went this year the day after Christmas, and they stayed for a day and left. It was at Winter Park, Colorado, and they said it was the busiest day ever. ever.
At the slopes.
And she said it's like a 3-hour wait just to get on the thing. And
Well, and then it's more people on there, so it's more dangerous because you're more likely
Yeah.
to collide or whatever.
Well,
yeah.
Like I sold my scooter. You know, I had a big scooter.
Uh-huh.
You saw my big scooter. Like when I say I have a scooter, people think it's like a little Vespa, but it was a big 650
Yeah, you can take it on the
cc
highway,
bike.
yeah.
Yeah, it would do 100 miles an hour. But it was so weird. Like the third season, by the time I got like the third season with it, and we were driving it in the spring, I just stopped driving as much because I was like, this is the worst time in history to have a motorcycle because people are texting.
Yeah.
They're so distracted. And like my buddy's like, man, riding a motorcycle is the closest thing to flying. I was like, yeah, if somebody hits you, it's exactly like flying.
yes.
You are
so
launched.
close.
You are that close to
But
flying.
scooter culture's
No,
weird
but scooter's
because
riding you now.
That's right. Like the scooter culture's weird though. I learned all this stuff. Like I don't know if you know this, but motorcycles
I used
have
to
a
go to
wave.
school with a guy named Scooter Culture.
Did you?
Hi, Scooter. Scooter Culture, come on.
But they have
Yeah.
a wave. Like bike people have a wave. They put their
Yeah.
hand down.
Yeah, they kind of do this.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Was it 2 fingers or just a hand? down?
Sometimes it's like this, but then like
It's like a
to
reverse Nazi salute.
To diss somebody, they put it on their leg.
What?
Yes, that's a diss. So like I would get this. I would get like because I look like a motorcycle coming from the front. Then they see the whole like step through
Yeah.
design of the bike, so they'd be like, hey, like that. I would get that. I would get the right on the leg.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I would get dissed. Yep.
Is that why you sold it?
No. I mean, I didn't care. I could have just got a regular motorcycle. I just didn't want to shift gears all the time.
Yeah.
Curry would ride with me too, and so like if you've got a person on back, like it's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
holding all that up at a
This,
traffic
this
light.
is a safe room. You can tell us the
Thank
truth.
you. I don't know. And now I don't really care anymore. Like to have one. I just when I sold it, I was like, I'm inside of my
Well, it's
system.
like I have a Jeep Wrangler, and then there's the Wrangler Wave. Other Jeep Wranglers,
Yep.
when they drive by, there's the Wave. Wave.
Yeah.
Little Wave.
I have an '86 Toyota van, and Toyota van people just kind of go, they just kind of look down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's funny is when I do that,
Another
when I'm
one.
in a different car, I'll still wave at Wranglers. I'm like, oh, I'm in my truck.
Yeah, you're like, why is that guy not giving me the?
There's an Impala wave too.
Yeah,
Is there?
is that a little salute, a little Impala salute?
It's the Impala.
We used to do that in
It's
high
Impala
school.
wave.
We used to like, people would drive by, you're walking, and hey, you wave at them just to give
Oh,
them the
yeah.
wave.
Ah, they wave. Ah, they're a nice person.
That's right.
Get them.
When
an
life
idiot.
was simpler.
Yeah. That's what we did for fun.
Simpler days.
No, but it was a good day yesterday. The travel day. I had a blast.
It was good. It
Livia was
fun.
with us on the bus, and they had, how would you explain it? They said, we have a gym you guys can work out at. We're in Florida. It's 75 degrees. It's perfect. It's beautiful outside. And it was like they said, well, there's a building. Yeah, there's a building that used to be where they parked the bus, this steel building. And so we go over there, and ends up, it's like the perfect miniature CrossFit gym in this, what half
just a
cylinder kind of
10
thing.
Look like an aircraft
like
hangar.
It's like
Yeah.
It's like a, what is that, steel? What was that kind of, what building?
Like
Just a
corrugated metal,
metal building,
aluminum.
slide door, the
Big
door
slide
slide
doors,
open, and
yeah.
there it is. You guys
Yeah, a
crushed
bunch
it,
of
right?
old. Oh,
you
it
guys
was so
crushed your
fun.
workout?
Yeah, we had there were some big tires outside. They
Do
had
your wad.
some
You do your
huge
wad.
The workout of the day.
machines, a bunch of kettlebells, dumbbells, the big plate
Wait a minute.
weights. They had
Wait a
the-
minute. What's a cowbell?
The boxes to jump
Kettlebell.
on.
Oh,
the
I thought you
boxes.
said cowbell. I was like,
They did the
kettlebell.
boxes.
Just pick-
Yeah.
The overhead. They did the lunges.
You have to play at 300 BPM.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what
They
is that?
did
So, did you do a box jump?
Keeping
like how
pull-ups.
high?
I
How
did.
many boxes? How high?
Oh, just one box, but that box was how tall was that?
It was
3
high.
feet.
It wasn't 3. It was at least 2 feet,
It
maybe
was
2.5
It
feet.
was pretty tall.
Yeah. We turned it on its side though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We had 30 seconds on each.
Yeah, 30 seconds on each one.
The only thing about CrossFit that scares me is you do it to fatigue. You do it till whatever.
Yes.
Fatigue,
Yeah.
and you're done.
Yeah.
Like they don't. You don't stop until you can't do it. So like people get injured sometimes, right?
Well, I think you're right. Yeah, when you get tired and then you lose technique and then you do it wrong, and that's when you snap a knee or.
Yeah.
But it's great. It's very effective. It's
Yeah.
like like $50 a month
People
or
love
something
it,
like
man.
Some
People
of
love
them
it.
are $300-400 a month.
that. Really?
Yeah, my
insane,
best
yeah.
buddy John, his
Yeah.
wife has like been into it for a
Yeah.
couple of years, and it's
Really?
changed her whole life,
Yeah.
her whole outlook.
I have some
Really?
friends that have
Yeah.
done the same thing because you build this community around the CrossFit gym, and those become your best friends. And people go 5 to 7 days a week.
And
Go every
women,
day.
that do it, you're just like, they get these guns. It's like Linda Hamilton. It's crazy, you know.
Yeah. I want to do a CrossFit modification, like a hyper modification CrossFit
Yeah.
gym
Right?
where
Here we go.
No, I'm serious.
Right?
No, you're not.
Huh?
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Huh?
Go ahead.
We're ready.
Right. I'm not serious.
No, go ahead.
This is an idea.
Yeah,
that I
sure.
thought was funny.
I'm with it.
Just have hyper modified CrossFit workouts
Yeah.
where,
Like flip a bike tire over
right.
instead of a truck
Or-
tire.
Yeah, like a pull up, just not even,
Yeah.
just have two people pushing you
They're
up
helping.
while you pull up. Or instead of like doing lunges, you'd read a book.
Yeah.
It's like CrossFit baby.
I like this.
CrossFit baby. Oh, baby's that'd be good.
Baby CrossFit? CrossFit for
Baby
babies?
CrossFit. CrossFit for babies.
That's the other thing about CrossFit is like it's a competition too.
Yes.
And so it's like it's weird to say like I'm the best at exercise. It's such a strange.
It is strange.
You get a medal for exercising well.
It is, and it seems so.
It's hardcore, though.
Yeah.
CrossFit's hardcore, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it. I've never done it,
Well,
and I don't think I could.
I've done a few CrossFit workouts, and you feel amazing after you're done. You just feel like, oh my
Josh
gosh,
has something to say
so
about this.
cool and just relaxed, and your breathing is good. You just feel really good. I think that's why a lot of people do it.
Josh just hijacked the mic. What's up?
Josh,
I was going to see if you guys have seen the CrossFit Games.
yeah,
If you guys watch those.
yeah.
Those guys are insane.
Well, the guy who
Yeah.
wins that's from Cookeville, Tennessee. The guy who's like the #1 CrossFit
Yeah,
guy.
Rich
He
Cook.
goes to a buddy of mine's church and
No.
he's like unbelievable. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rich Cook from Cookville.
Rich Cook?
Have you seen the girls do it? The CrossFit.
Yeah, they're all from Iceland.
They're
Talk about eating insulation. You know,
Yeah, that weirds me out. If a girl's got guns,
Yeah?
nope,
No, really?
not into it.
and I've seen some girls' legs that are just so like the thighs. Ugh.
yeah,
Yeah, it just kind of creeps me out.
Interesting.
yeah. I think it'd be just do CrossFit lower body, where you have this. just cut lower body, but then you have a gut. Half fit.
You skipped ab day.
Or you
That's
could do
good.
it for Jesus CrossFit.
Right.
CrossFit.
Oh,
No.
I'm sure there's already that happening.
Yeah,
where
that's got
That's
to be.
CrossFit.
There's got to be a shirt that has that on it.
Where they
what
have-
was the shirt we were growing up? What was it? God's Gym. Is it a Gold's Gym?
Lord's Gym.
Lord's Gym, where it's
Yeah,
like Jesus doing
God's
push-ups
Gym,
with
yeah.
a cross on his back.
Yeah, he's holding the cross.
What
has-
other Christian T-shirts?
Oh, I had a bunch of them.
Did you have some?
Oh, sure.
yeah.
You
I
had-
worked in a
instead
Christian
of,
bookstore.
Instead of
They had
Abercrombie and Fitch, you had a breadcrumb and some
breadcrumb and fish.
I had that same one.
Instead of Budweiser, Be Wiser.
Yeah. So bad. Oh my god. They were bad. What was the one?
Yeah.
Mega Life, not Mega Death. Tim.
Mega Life.
Mega Life.
Yeah.
Where
Was
are these
there is
coming
there a
from?
Starbucks one? I think I saw a Starbucks.
Oh sure.
one.
I don't know. That's
There's gotta be.
Who's making these?
Look up
like-
some Christian T-shirt designs.
people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever think somebody was really like their lives were changed by seeing one of
I
those
don't know.
shirts?
I used to think that about like human videos. When people do videos to a Christian song, like it's only for people who are Christians
Yeah.
already. 'Cause
Yeah.
you have to explain the meaning of it.
Right.
You know.
It looks like he's found some.
Yeah.
Look at this. Faith book. Jesus wants to put you in his book. Do you accept?
Oh no. Christians, we got to stop.
God's gym. Yep.
Yeah.
Let him lift your weights.
Invite Jesus into my space.
That's right.
Look at this one. This is the,
MySpace.
the OKC Thunder logo, and it just says God.
Okay.
Oh no.
On top of the Thunder
Well,
logo.
just cut
that
to the
doesn't even make
chase.
sense.
Cut to the
That could,
chase.
that could just be Russell
There you
Westbrook
go.
because he's got kind of a complex.
The
Here's
complex.
the Nike logo, and the logo is a J.
Oh, no.
And it says Jesus. Just praise him.
Oh, I've seen
Wow.
one. Remember the
That's not even-
I've seen one that says "Got Jesus" with a question. You know.
Oh yeah.
Some of
And
these
my,
are
one,
got
I saw
Bill.
one that said he's coming back again, and I was like, that's not really like he's
Yeah.
coming back.
Yeah.
Like he's coming back again means he's already come back once.
Right.
Oh, that's pretty good.
We missed it. And he's
Right.
coming back
Coming
again.
back, the remix.
Be ready this
The
time.
remix.
Come back resurgence.
Instead of Air Apostle,
Come
here's
back Independence Day.
Our Apostle.
You just got
back.
Oh, look at this. Air Jesus, the ultimate high, and it's Jesus dunking
With
the
the
earth.
Jordans.
Why would he dunk the earth? He's jumping over Satan to dunk the earth. What?
Yeah. Well, that's just theology. That's just we all know that happened.
Right.
Remember that in Genesis?
Oh my gosh! Instead of Adidas, it says "Add Jesus" with the Adidas logo.
Gosh, that's awesome.
Called to duty, ultimate sacrifice instead of Call of Duty.
Oh gosh. I got the call to duty this morning. I just.
It's the Subway logo, but it says His Way.
Wow. These are real.
These are real. You can look them up.
And if you're Catholic, it's His way, and then it's eat flesh instead of eat fresh because they believe transubstantiation.
Instead of The Walking Dead, it's Waking the Dead.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, these are awful.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Instead of Yoo-hoo, it's You, WHO, He died for.
Guys,
What?
we gotta stop. That's too much. It's too much.
Facebook is the best, though.
Yeah. You can't pass
Do you
that up.
accept or deny Jesus?
Yeah, that's because see, remember like in the 70s we had. Oh, here we go. We'll just wait.
Instead of Star Wars, it says Spirit Wars, The Soul Awakens.
Oh no, that's not even a pun. We could have done something better than that.
Yeah.
It's a Domino's logo, and it has the domino, and then on the right side of the domino, it's a cross, and it says Jesus delivers.
In 30 minutes or less, right? It's free. Everybody knows that.
Burger
There was a
King
lady that-
logo, Christ is King.
There was a lady.
Gosh.
There was a lady at the table tonight that came up with a Star Wars logo shirt, and it said,
so
"May
good.
the Lord be with you."
I saw that, yeah.
and it was written in Star Wars font.
Yeah.
Guys, just Google Christian T-shirts parody or Christian parody T-shirts. That's so funny.
Yeah,
It is.
man.
It's the Bad Religion logo, and it says Good Religion, and Jesus is
What's
in the
that
middle.
one that's new? It's like keep calm,
Keep
and do
calm
something.
and whatever you. Yeah.
What was the first one of those? Keep
Keep
calm.
calm and
I think
going.
it's just keep calm and carry on. is
Carry
what it
on,
was.
yeah.
What is that from? Is that an
It's
English?
from like a battle thing. It's like
I don't
somebody
know.
said it to his soldiers, I think.
Yeah.
Or like Winston Churchill or something.
Yeah.
Like find out what the original.
But then there've
keep
been like
calm
a
and carry
million
on was.
Tons of
spin-offs.
Oh yeah,
You know.
keep calm and whatever.
Keep calm and
Keep
work
calm
out.
and love the Celtics. Like it's so dumb.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything that
Add
you're
anything. It's-
keep calm and have pugs.
Keep calm and
Like,
drink milk.
Anything you're into.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So you need one that says keep calm and love Tim Hawkins.
I would like to do. I would wear the retro ones. You know, the ones like remember the one-way shirts? Because at least that was an original thought.
Yeah.
You had the finger going.
Yeah, it wasn't just pointed. It wasn't just
Or-
like a parody of something that's
But
already
there
out.
was, and then people had the bumper stickers that said, was it Born Again on them, or it just said Born Again, or what was the big bumper sticker, the Jesus, like the Christian bumper sticker? in the
Honk if you love
70s?
Jesus was a big one.
Yeah. What was it? I forget. You can look up old Christian bumper stickers.
Yeah, it's like if there's already an idea in pop culture and then you kind of hijack it and make a bad pun out of it.
Yeah.
That's not the best way to represent your belief system.
So we got a bunch of
Yeah.
questions from Twitter. You want to tackle some of these?
Sure.
First question. It's
Bring it.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Favorite emoji when texting?
Well, I can look at my emojis and tell you the most used, right? It'll tell you.
A laughing emoji. I use that all the time. That's
laughing, crying emoji?
Yeah, that's my number one in the top left.
With my wife, it's usually the kissy one. The
Yeah, the
kiss
little-
to the side.
Yeah, yep. Every
Sometimes
time.
I'll do the heart eyes, the kissy one to the side.
Wait, how do you do that on your flip phone?
I
Or do you text
on
from
my,
your computer?
My laptop
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah, flip phone is. Yeah.
Yeah,
No-
I've got
no-go.
thumbs up is evidently my number one, and then praise hands.
How do you
Okay,
know?
that's a
Is
good
that
one.
just from doing a
It
random?
just has frequently used in my little thing, and I'm just
Okay.
looking down the list.
Josh, pass it to Freight. I hear what Freight's favorite one is.
I did maybe
Somehow
the wink.
somehow a turkey leg is in there, and I don't remember using it a lot, but maybe.
Turkey leg.
I mean, it's in my heart, so it's what I feel.
I use the sunglasses one.
Yeah,
a lot.
that's the dad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
didn't
dad
Taylor
emoji.
Tomlinson say that's the dad emoji?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
says it's the dad emoji.
Yeah.
Freight, what's your favorite emoji?
I don't really like emojis.
You use them with mom, though.
Yeah, with her.
Right,
Yeah,
so
I'll
what's
do
your
that with
favorite
some.
emoji to use?
The sunglass one, the heart.
Yeah, dad emoji. Just the OG red heart.
Sometimes. Or the one
classic.
like blowing a kiss, or
Oh, there you go.
There's one with like a big clown head. I
Trencher.
find myself sending that for some reason. Just
Okay.
it's
to
jarring.
mix it up.
It's jarring to people. Like,
Yeah.
what does he mean?
I like the salsa girl in the red dress, or the white girl that's going like this. Those
What
are my
is-
favorites.
What is that?
the
That
white
just-
girl that's doing this?
Yeah, that's just
She's
like,
just like she's sassy.
she's basic.
Yeah,
she's
she's like-
being basic.
She can't
Oops.
even.
She's kind of
She can't-
sarcastic.
I can't
Yeah.
even right
She
now.
can't even right
She's
now.
got the sarcastic vibe. So if you send
Yeah.
something that's like, not worried about you, just
Some
just throw
people
her
are
in
like
there.
like emoji heavy. Do you have these friends that are like there's more
3 in 1.
emojis
It's like
than
a
letters that
story.
they send?
No.
They're really
you gotta,
good at
you
it.
got to decrypt
Yeah.
it.
I
Well,
bet there's some languages I bet that people have with
Well, that's
emojis.
what's happening. I was talking to somebody this the other day. Is like we're going so much forward, but now we're going backwards because it's hieroglyphics.
Uh-huh.
When you think about
it's
emojis,
basically in caves
it's
again. We're in
hieroglyphics.
caves.
It's Egyptian
Yeah.
caves.
Uh-huh.
That's what emojis are.
That's an interesting. Yeah,
I think I'm going to start selling chisels and stone.
Yeah, why not papyrus reeds
at the
and little
show. Let's do that at the
cuneiform?
show.
Yeah.
You could merge.
I could be sitting there with a wheel and I could be chiseling.
Did you know that there's an emoji movie coming out this year?
No,
saw
there's
that the other
not.
day. Yeah, there is.
Oh no.
Yeah.
An emoji movie.
TJ
Well, they-
Miller's in it because I was just looking some stuff up on him the other day, and Emoji Movie came up, and I was like, "There's no way."
Well, they did the Angry Birds movie. They did do very well. The Angry Birds.
I
I
didn't
didn't
see it.
see it. I thought it was going to do well.
Eh.
The previews looked good. Did you see it?
I think they missed their window. Like Angry Birds
It
was
was
so
okay.
huge, and then
That's true.
they waited.
I
till
think
it
you're
was a
right.
little bit.
What did you
you're
think
right.
of the movie?
It was okay.
Did Sophie see
I
it?
took Sophie to
Did
it.
she like it?
Yeah, I think she did.
That'd be so great if you just
I mean,
went and
it
saw
was-
it by yourself, and Sophie wasn't even all. Yeah, it was okay. I thought. You know.
Yeah, it was. I don't know.
I thought the protagonist could have been a little more proactive.
I think
Yeah.
if they would have released it a year earlier, it might
Yeah.
have
I
had
think
more
every
legs.
like when you watch the
They were trying to
previews of any
keep it
kind of
going.
animated kids film, there's
Yeah.
always the fart scene.
Yeah. Always. Right. And I would try to be
Sorry.
offended at that, but we both have that in our show
Yeah, I was
too.
going to say you have a joke that's just a fart joke. So
What's that?
say you have like a fart bit. In your
I always
show,
have a
so-
fart bit. It's
Yeah.
like my shows. It's like take out the old fart bit, put in a new fart bit.
Yeah.
That is true.
You don't want to have too many in a row because
Yeah,
then you're
you know,
just the fart
it's just like
comedian.
you're just. Yeah,
That yoga bit is funny though.
I think so.
That's a funny bit.
I think so. And it calls back again.
Was that tonight that somebody yelled yoga pants and then yelled Chick-fil-A? The same person? Or was that last night?
That was last night.
Yoga pants.
Well, Same
she yelled out
person.
Dogs on fire last
Oh,
night.
Dogs on Fire. That's what it was.
That
The
was
same
2 nights
person?
It was
ago.
yoga pants and then Dogs on Fire. Yes.
Yeah,
It's like yoga pants, Dogs on Fire.
yeah.
Like no.
She wants a
shut
mashup.
up. Not a bad
So
idea.
that story we heard yesterday, was it 2 days ago yesterday or something, like the radioactive pigs from the
From
Fukushima
Japan. Yeah.
the Fukushima meltdown, nuclear
Yeah.
reactor meltdown.
When did that
There's
happen? A few years ago?
It was many years ago, like 4 years
Yeah.
ago. So there's still fallout from it, and evidently now there is a race of radioactive boars that is just running amok in the town. And what did you say? It's self-cooked bacon,
It's self-cooked bacon, but it's also a great name for a band.
right? Radioactive.
Radioactive Boars.
Well, the radioactive boars will be playing, be gigging tonight. The Coliseum.
They've all got rings in their noses.
Yeah, we've got four.
That's their thing.
Yeah, 3 eyes. You know, couple of, sets of whatever. Yeah, we're going to be jamming.
Radioactive Boars. That's
a
I thought
crazy-
I was having a bad day.
Right.
You're having to deal with
Yeah,
radioactive boars.
No, thank you.
How
Just
did that?
boars in general.
Why just boars?
What are
What?
boars doing in Japan anyhow?
Yeah.
Have
It's
you ever
like-
hunted boar?
Is that a boar?
They're crazy too. Like a wild
Domo
boar is
arigato.
very dangerous.
Mr.
Borato.
Boar Otto?
Whoa.
What in the world?
Whoa. Whoa.
We found our
arigato, Mr. Borato.
we found our edit point. I'll clap again. Okay. After that, I don't know. But maybe could
Yeah.
you eat that meat? That would be a weird thing. Like, what if somebody has? Because I don't know if you can eat boar meat anyway.
How are they alive?
Yeah, you
Well,
can.
I think Bob eats boar meat.
you
What
can
if-
eat it.
Oh man.
Just like pig.
Yeah, Smiley eats boar meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, Bob?
Yeah.
Tell us,
Good.
Bob.
I don't know.
We
man.
did one of those when I was a kid. They had this what do they call it, the pig roast. It's not a pig
Yeah,
roast, but it's a
Yeah,
Yeah,
spindle.
pig
swine
on a
roast.
spit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
A
it-
luau.
Well,
right?
something like that. But
Yeah.
it was the most delicious. They made a stew, kind of like a chili, and it was the most delicious thing I've ever had.
So I was talking to my
So
friend
good.
one time when I worked at the movie theater, and I'll never forget this story. It's one of those stories where you're telling like a common story, and then somebody else says, "Yeah," and then you do this, and you go, "Nope, just you." Like, so
Yeah.
I was saying, like, I hate when you eat like a hamburger, and it's not good. It's not like good quality meat, and there's like a hard thing in it in the hamburger. You know, you bite into a hamburger, and there's
yeah.
like a hard thing in the meat.
It's like, what is that?
And then my buddy goes, "Yeah, you know, like when you're eating a hamburger and you bite into your finger." I go, "What? What? How are you holding? How are you holding a hamburger that you're accidentally biting into your finger?
Are you putting finger in between the buns?
I just was like, I teased him about that for years. Like, yeah, you know how you're.
It's like Brandon's sister. They were talking about. She's talking about there was a hailstorm or something, and she said, "Yeah, it was pickle-sized hail." What?
What?
The hail's pickle-sized.
That's not a reference.
she
pickles
meant,
are
I think
oblong.
what she meant was like
Like a slice?
sliced,
like a slice.
like a sliced round
That's not-
pickle.
maybe.
But when you say that,
Right.
you think of
You're thinking of
It's an
pickle.
oblong,
Think of a
oblong
pickle.
hail just coming at you end over end.
yeah.
That's a strange looking piece of hail. What? Everybody thought
It's pickle hail.
They'd be so confused. They'd be like, wait, what? And then it would just come down on them. It'd be too much for them to handle.
No, it's Tic Tac size.
Have you ever had hail damage in your, like on, you've traveled so much. Have you ever, did you ever get hail damage on a rental car?
No.
That happened to me last year in Plano. The show in Plano, and it was like stayed a Quality Inn or whatever with no parking garage, and it's like had this little Hyundai Elantra or whatever. Park it out. There was a one-nighter corporate gig,
Yeah.
and then I get into my room right as this storm blows in, and it's just like World War III, and I'm going, that car, it's over.
Yeah.
I went out. It was a golf ball the next day, and I had to return this car. This rickety. The hood was like shaking.
Wasn't even shut.
It was bad.
Yeah.
But the guy said they had 90 or 100 cars come back that morning. So
Well,
he's
yeah.
like, fill out this. And he goes, well, it'll go on your, because I didn't buy the
Insurance.
extra insurance
Yeah.
or whatever. And I was like, well, whatever. And then I never heard from them. I think it was one of those things where they just wrote it all off. It was so many
Yeah.
cars. I
Yeah.
was grateful, but I never heard from them. But it was scary because I was like, of course this is going to happen. I'm here one day.
Yeah.
And World War III happens. Armageddon.
Yeah, we had some hail not too long ago in St. Louis, and it was the biggest I'd ever seen. I mean, it was a golf ball, right?
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Here's a good question.
Yeah.
This is from our friend Mike Alley. It's one of the promoters we work with. You've done favorite guitar players, so who are your favorite drummers?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Tim may have a stronger opinion about this. To me, drummers, a good drummer really has to it stands out because I feel like most drummers are interchangeable.
Yeah.
It's almost like a
it would be
referee. Like
somebody
you
who
notice them if
it
they
would-
mess up.
Right. If the band would be different if they left and added somebody. So,
Yeah.
John Bonham,
Yeah,
Led
you gotta-
Zeppelin.
sure.
I mean, my gosh, Neil Peart, of course.
Yep.
Keith Moon.
Keith Moon.
Are you
guy
a
named-
Ringo guy?
I am a huge Ringo guy. Ringo Starr was
Big controversy around
He may be
Ringo.
the best. He may be the best because of how he added to the songs. How
I
he
said
played
that the
to
other day
song.
at my band practice, and the rest of the guys were like, why? He's not even good. And I was like,
Oh no.
Ringo
ask
Starr.
all your favorite drummers who their favorite drummer is,
Yeah.
and it's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
going to
You
be
listen
Ringo Starr.
listen to the way he plays drums on most of those songs, and he plays to the song better than anybody I've really ever heard. I mean, he made the Beatles.
Pocket.
Yeah. He was. Yeah, you could.
There was a really
couldn't
cool
get rid of
video
him.
I saw on Ringo Starr. There's a bunch of famous drummers that were rotating in and out with a kit
Yeah.
that Ringo played, and they were talking about how inspirational he was in his playing, and they were all trying to play certain beats, and it really showed you how complex his simple playing was. It was really fascinating.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I saw something, a documentary or something on Neil Peart, and some of the drum patterns that he was playing. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's like, how did he
I
even-
can't even air drum that guy.
No,
I mean,
It's
you
like,
can't even.
how did he even come up with some of that stuff?
Yeah. I don't know.
Even the reach just to hit everything, it's all around him.
I don't get it.
Of course, he
I don't
he
get it.
wrote most of the songs, didn't he?
He wrote most lyrics.
He
Yeah.
I
wrote-
would
he
say,
wrote the lyrics.
I would say Dave Grohl is.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't.
Oh yeah.
And he was even played on Queens of the Stone Age records and some stuff. They just hire him out, and he does it still. And then his drummer in Foo Fighters, which I can't remember his name right now, but the Foo Fighters drummer is unbelievable too.
So
They're
would
such
you
a
would you
great
throw
rock
Phil
band.
Collins on that list? or
Taylor
not?
Hawkins. Phil Collins is a very distinctive player. You can tell it's him. You can.
Well, and he
totally tell it's him
sang.
playing.
Yeah,
While
Henley
he
did that a
drummed.
couple times too back in the Eagles days. Henley was doing drumming and singing. What a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Travis Barker, he's really good.
Yeah.
I think my favorite drummer is a guy named Terry Bozzio. He played with Missing Persons. He actually played with Frank Zappa first. Then he had that band Missing Persons in the 80s, who I love.
Like funky new wave stuff? What was it?
Life is so strange. It was What Are Words For? What are words for?
Oh, right,
when
right.
no one listens anymore. He was amazing player.
Huh.
Amazing guy.
What do you think of Don Henley?
Wonderful. He's a lefty. Isn't he lefty?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I
love
remember
Don
the
Henley.
kit. Yeah, the kit setting up.
You think he's overrated, or do you think he deserves it?
I used to worry.
The Eagles are very polarizing. If you notice, like some people just hate the Eagles. And some
Why?
people- I don't know. There's just
Really?
people that act like the Eagles are the worst, but I don't
I
know.
love the Eagles.
Because they had that weird like soft
They're the
country
American
phase.
Beatles.
But people act like they had that. They kind of were light rock. They were on light
Yeah.
rock.
So good.
So
Well, because they're played so much on the radio,
Right.
they have to be the most played band. Even
oh
more
yeah,
than
isn't that the number one
Beatles.
ever? Is the Eagles' greatest hits is the number one
Yeah.
selling thing
It-
ever?
I would
It's-
say
it's
even
gotta be.
now.
Yeah.
Even now,
Yeah.
they're played.
Oh, yeah.
Played all the time.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Take It Easy, Hotel California is still played on the radio.
Yeah.
And it will be for a long time.
I heard this about speaking about Dave Grohl. I heard this about Dave Grohl that I'd never known because I listened to XM Satellite Radio and they were talking about the Unplugged, MTV Unplugged, the Nirvana one.
Yeah.
That they were gonna do Man Who Sold the World, and so they said, well, it's too loud. The mix is wrong. In one of the warm-ups, they were like, he needs to play with brushes, and Grohl never played with brushes before ever, and they were just like, would you be willing to just try a run through with these? And so he had never played with brushes, and he played through, and that was like one take. Like he had never played with brushes before.
Yeah.
So he did that just because he was like, yeah, I'll try it.
Yeah, it's just another
So
level.
interesting.
Those
Yeah.
guys are on another
Like
level.
paintbrushes? Like, what was he?
No, like the lighter. Yeah.
Have you seen Sound City, Reel to Reel?
No.
You haven't seen Sound City?
No,
You've never
it's
seen that?
Netflix, right?
Dang.
I've not seen
I
Wrecking
think it's just
Crew.
on
either. I want to see the
Amazon.
Wrecking Crew documentary too.
If you love Dave
Wrecking
Grohl,
Crew,
you'll love
Muscle
Sound City.
Shoals.
It's all about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking the old Neve console from the Sound City studios and making a new record with all
Yeah.
these famous artists
Is that them
recorded
back
on
there?
it.
That's somebody. What are they?
That's them back there
They're
laughing.
having
That's
more
Gene.
fun. That's
They're
sad.
having more
doing
fun.
back there?
We haven't had a laugh like that in a long
I
time.
apologize, guys.
Here's
okay.
a good question. If each of you could erase one movie from your memory so that you could watch it again for the first time, what would it be?
Wow.
That's a great question.
For the
Something that
first
affected you
time.
that much. What's your favorite movie? So it'd have to be like probably your favorite movie. Like,
Like,
What
well,
makes
Waiting
it-
for Guffman is my favorite movie. it'd
so
be
you
that
could
one.
experience those. You could experience those laughs for the first
Yes,
time. It's like a
yes.
visceral laugh.
Spinal Tap. That was
Yeah.
one of the. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't fathom how funny it was when I loved it so much. I just kept rewinding and rewinding.
Yeah, I
it.
think about things like too, like that affected me on an emotional level too, like Eternal Sunshine, Jim Carrey, Eternal Sunshine. Was
You like that?
Oh, I really liked it. Yeah.
Really.
Dead Poets-
Oh, okay. I was thinking of that one, Miss Sunshine. It's the one with
No,
Steve
not
Carell.
Little Miss Sunshine.
Little Miss Sunshine?
Yeah, that
I'm
was
talking about
way
Eternal
overrated.
Sunshine,
No,
Jim
that
Carrey,
was-
and yeah.
Is that the one where he was with is it Tay Leone? What's her name? The Eternals.
No. It's
What
like
was the one where they were crazy? Is Tay Leone? Is that her name?
Yeah.
And they're in the movie
Oh,
together.
you're thinking of. You're thinking
What
of
was that
Dick and
movie?
Jane. Meet Dick and Jane.
Yeah.
Why
Well,
aren't you-
there's a funny scene in that. I just can't.
That's funny. No, I think I grew up. Dead Poet Society was one of my favorite movies growing up, and I remember
Yeah.
like being very affected by that. And it really got me
Yeah.
into poetry, and it just.
Did you
I
like
started-
stand up on your?
I did. I
on
stood
your
up on the
desk
desk.
at your English class.
Yeah, and I got in trouble. Thanks a lot, Robin Williams. Thanks for nothing.
Oh, the last part of that movie is just so stirring.
Such a great
moving,
story.
Yeah.
But it made me like look up all those old. It made me look up, Thoreau and all those guys. And
Freight, what about you,
Walt
buddy?
Whitman.
I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking, and I mean, there's been so many good movies I've seen, and some of them you've mentioned.
Yeah, but like that's the thing is like, what would be one that you would love to experience the visceral thing that it did to you the first time,
Yeah.
whatever it was. A lot of people would say Star Wars. I would say because that was the thing
Yeah,
that they
probably
knew they
would,
had seen
but
something
I
that
don't-
would change
Yeah.
everything.
Avatar, I felt really moved.
Yeah,
It was
I
such
loved
a beautiful
Avatar.
movie.
Never saw it.
Really well
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
Really well
yeah.
done.
Never saw it.
It's like a great blend of like, well, it's got great CGI, but cool plot, great everything.
How about this? How about a movie you would just erase
to race
completely
period?
and
wish
never
hadn't
bring back?
seen
You
it.
wish you hadn't
Well,
seen it.
you know what? I do have a movie.
Con Air.
Oh
You
yeah.
ever see Con Air? Oh, I walked out. Nicolas Cage.
What was the? Oh shoot.
With the
Suicide
mullet.
Squad.
Oh, that one, Freight on a Plane. Freight's on a plane.
Freight's on a plane.
There's too many monkey fighting freights on this
No,
Monday to
no.
Friday plane.
I can't think of the name of it now.
Suicide Squad is the movie that I would erase forever.
Yeah, I
that
didn't- I
might
didn't
be the worst movie
I
I've
didn't
ever
even
seen.
see it because I heard all the bad reviews. I just thought
Might be
no
the
way.
worst movie I've ever seen.
It was it was a Western. It had Kevin Kline in it.
Silverado.
Silverado.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That was a great movie just because of the cinema scope of it, just the mountains, the scenery was just freaking unbelievable. Lonesome Dove I enjoyed too.
That was a great movie.
sure.
And these
Robert
are
Paul.
westerns, but
Tommy Lee
I
Jones.
just think Silverado was
Tommy Lee Jones is just the same guy.
a great one.
Every time. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Has there been an uglier guy that's been a leading man in Hollywood than Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah, he's
Face looks like he walked 10 miles on it.
That dude toe up from the flow up, baby.
He is, but he pulls it. I don't know what it is, man. He's got this quality to him.
Yeah.
Something.
He's just, oh, man.
Those sad
he was
eyes.
football. He played football in college. I think A&M, maybe?
He was Al Gore's roommate all through college.
Al Gore.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I think Shawshank might be the movie that I would want to see again for the first time.
You're right.
Every time it comes on, if I flip
it doesn't
the
matter,
channels
right?
and hits it, I'm
The
sucked in.
last
You wouldn't
every
10
necessarily-
time.
minutes, seeing that for the first
yeah.
time.
That was
Yeah.
the longest day
That
of
long
his
night.
life.
I miss my friend.
I miss my
Andy
friend.
Dufresne.
Andy Dufresne.
I think we've had more
That was the
Shawshank
longest
references on
day.
this
Probably.
Get busy
podcast
living
than any
or
other
get
movie.
busy dying.
He had to
he gets
crawl
in and he can't
through
get
a
out.
mile
Of Lord knows what.
of Lord knows
Of
what.
Dookie. Lord
shoes.
knows. No, that's 5 football fields of Dookie. He had to swim through.
The Shaw Freight Redemption.
That'd be funny if he shows up and there's Freight scraping a boat on the beach.
Hey! He looks different.
Big bag of chips.
I got one.
Oh, you do?
Either Saving Private Ryan
Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
or Good Will Hunting was huge. I watched that.
Good Will
Good Will
Hunting was
Hunting.
great. That was
good.
a great movie.
That was good.
Still haven't seen it.
You haven't
You
seen
have
Good
not
Will
seen
Hunting?
I
Good
know.
Will Hunting.
I know.
You saw
Own a television.
I know. It's
Did
like
you
when I
see
say I don't
Dead
like
Poets
chocolate.
Society? though?
No, I haven't seen Dead
You
Poets
didn't see
Society.
Dead Poets
There's
Society?
a lot of movies I haven't
Great
seen.
one.
I have this conversation with Aaron every time we
Robin
come in
Williams
contact
was
with each other.
nominated for an Oscar for Dead Poets Society. Go
Oh, yeah.
see it. Go rent it.
Incredible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just look it up.
You know, I actually liked most all of the movies Robert Williams was in.
Robert.
Robert Williams?
Robin
Robert-
Williams, I'm sorry. Robin Williams.
Well, the one that I didn't was Patch Adams.
You didn't like Patch
no,
Adams?
That was
I
a
mean,
beating.
Too sticky,
it was
sweet,
Yeah.
too saccharine.
It had too much of the
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
It had too much of that.
It's manipulative too. It's like very like
Very, what would you call it?
What's a movie that you're embarrassed to like?
Ooh,
Maybe
that's
like
a
a
great
pleasure
question.
movie.
The
Yeah.
Wiz.
oh yeah, The Wiz. You
I
kidding
cried
me?
like a baby.
really.
Yeah, when
Cried
Diana
during
Ross
The
sings
Wiz.
at the end,
Yeah.
I cried like
was a good movie.
baby.
Haven't
She
seen
makes
it.
me cry.
He's on down the road.
Yeah.
Dude, that's some great songs.
Yeah. No, you're saying what movie you're embarrassed to?
You're, like your guilty pleasure movie, like Johnny said.
Oh yeah, that's one of them.
Curry's big. My wife is big into straight to DVD movies. She's always. It's like the old Seinfeld where Kramer says like, "This one's straight to DVD. That makes me the premiere." So I used to always say that about Curry, like, "That makes you the premiere. Like you're the first one watching it, at home."
Yeah, right. Wear your dress. Gosh, guilty pleasure movie.
Yeah.
Great question. Great.
I don't know. I like-
you.
I like cheesy horror movies. I grew up watching cheesy horror movies,
Yeah.
so most of them would be old
Oh, yeah.
cheesy
Yeah.
horror movies, probably. Like
Yeah.
Sleepaway Camp or some
Yeah.
stupid stuff like that.
You know,
where
one of the best
the-
horror movies I ever saw was April Fool's Day.
Oh yeah. It was a great one.
What a great movie.
cool plot.
Yeah.
They remade it. They redid it. In
Really?
And then in
that's
like
cool.
early 2000s, they redid it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say anything with Sandra Bullock
Yeah, he loves
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock.
for me.
Were you Miss Congeniality 1, 2? Like by 2, it was a little bit much. Yeah.
One, yeah.
While You Were Sleeping, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Bill
Bill
Pullman.
Pullman. Yeah.
Not to be confused with Bill Paxton, who passed.
That's who I
Yes,
thought. I thought
Bill
when they said Bill Paxton, I was thinking of
my
Bill
tweet.
Pullman.
That was my tweet. I said,
Really?
The only what's sadder, that Bill Paxton died at age 61, or that most people are sending their condolences to Bill Pullman.
Of course, Bill Paxton. That's another weird science. That's one of my.
That's a guilty
maybe
pleasure
a guilty
for
pleasure.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, weird science. Totally.
Great movie.
Bill Paxton was amazing in that.
Maybe
Now make yourself some.
Oh,
or maybe
but one.
what was it? Was it
Yeah.
was it not the Wolverine? The what was the name of that movie? You know, they spray painted Wolverine on everything.
You're talking about Red Dawn?
Red Dawn.
Yeah.
Red Dawn.
Where
the
Russians,
original.
The Russians attacked during school.
Because didn't they remake it?
Oh, sure.
Who was
That's
in there?
So the
terrible.
original
Was
Red
Patrick
Dawn.
Swayze. Patrick Swayze.
Swayze was
See
in-
Thomas
that was-
Howell.
I met him.
It was all the Breakfast Club guys. It was that
you
whole
met
time.
Patrick
Short
Swayze?
guy.
You
Little
met
guy.
Patrick Swayze?
Yeah, I used to work at Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and we went over to Millionaire Airport in Dallas. It was this, private airport,
Yeah.
private jets and things like that. And I went in there, and there he was.
Did he bring you up in the
He
air?
did. We did.
He said,
we did.
"Run to me, Tim."
Yeah, he put
Run
Tim,
to me.
he put Timmy in the corner. Wow. And nobody puts Timmy in the corner.
No, well, we all know that.
He said,
sure.
"Run to me, baby. Run to me, baby."
Oh my goodness,
Yeah, man.
That's
yeah,
cool.
He was a little guy. He was a little,
he's like
little dude.
he's like the wind. That guy.
He's like the wind through my trees.
It's a good time for this question. How much?
That
of the,
might be a guilty pleasure. Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
For a guy, probably. Like, are there certain girly kind of chick flicks that
Yeah,
you
it's
like?
a chick
Okay,
flick,
I'll watch
and
it.
that's-
I'll watch it, but you secretly
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dirty Dancing would be one for me.
Yeah.
Definitely, it would be.
No, is that what that song's
Yeah.
from?
Yeah.
Had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before.
'Cause I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you.
Boom.
you got like Southern Baptist preacher there.
No, I had the time of my life. You can't say the Patrick Swayze is not an attractive man.
Come on, baby. You
Not a
can do
little
it.
tushy. Now, why wouldn't I enjoy that? God made it. All right, what's the next
Stop you there.
question?
Yeah, let's move on.
How
Move
much
on.
of the podcast content is planned, and how much
Oh,
is just
gosh.
great improv?
Oh, gosh.
Would you say 0%?
There are
Maybe 2% planned.
Like you're looking
98%.
There's no laptop. There's no notes. We probably should. And Caleb and I have talked
Probably
about
should.
having production meetings. It hasn't happened yet because our days are full. It's kind of tough to do that.
We usually talk about, well, recently, I wouldn't say usually, but recently we've talked about what tracks you want me to play, if that's because it's easier to pull them up beforehand. And like, I gathered these questions together before I picked some of my favorite ones. But that's pretty much it. The rest
We'll
we
say,
just
like
kind of
when we'll
make it
talk
up.
during the week. I'm like, write that down. You got to write that down.
Yeah,
Someone
sure.
tells a
Sometimes
story.
we'll do
Okay,
that.
save it.
I'll put a note in my phone sometimes if I think of something like, well, that's not going to be a bit, but it might be a thing to talk about on the podcast.
Yeah.
And then
Like the only thing I had this week was Nate was talking about boiled peanuts. He got some boiled peanuts at this truck stop.
Yeah.
And I was like, how can you eat those
They're
things?
awful.
Boiled peanuts.
People love them, man, and it's
We
so
were-
It's a
gross.
southern thing, right?
Yeah, there was
So
like
gross.
years ago when it was just you and me on the road, and
Yeah.
we went to Dalton, Georgia. This
I didn't know
Baptist
there was
church.
such controversy amongst the boiled
They go.
peanuts
Well,
argument.
they
I don't know if
put,
there's controversy,
They
it's
put
just
gift
they-
baskets
well, there
in
seems
our
to be two
hotel
sides.
rooms, and they were just like, "Did you get your boiled peanuts?" And we
Oh.
were like,
We're good.
"Yeah,
We're all good."
We
Yeah.
did get
Let's
'em.
take all the crunchy goodness out of a peanut.
Yeah. How do you ruin
they're
a peanut?
They're just mushy.
You just But anyway,
It's like,
that
no,
was
I
really the only
prefer to
note I
chew
had.
mine up.
It's like we got in our
Yeah.
basket fish
There you go.
jerky. Like,
Yeah, right
what
here.
do you
We
do?
got salmon
jerky.
King salmon jerky. Did anybody eat some?
No, don't open that.
No, don't open that. Please don't.
Why?
Because
I
it's
bet
gonna,
it's gonna
fish, be all
stink.
fishy in here.
It's not. Oh, you don't know. You don't
I
even
really
know.
don't know.
It's
Is it worth the risk, though? That's the question
Yeah,
we
let's
need to
don't.
ask
Let's,
ourselves.
yeah, no,
made
no,
from
no,
wild
no.
salmon harvested from icy
See,
fresh
they're
Alaska
wild
waters.
salmon. See, you don't want
Yeah.
wild salmon up in
Okay.
here.
What was the old thing about
King
like
salmon.
a meat rehydrator? Like,
Yeah.
so if you have some jerky, but what you want is a New York strip.
Yeah, I want a nice piece of salmon right
So
now.
24 hours later, it's only a little thinner for the journey.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this question.
Krabby Bill's is down the road if you want a piece of salmon.
What did you do when you got your first big paycheck?
Oh, I paid
There's a
off.
real life
Paid off
question.
a credit card.
We've had this conversation.
Really? Yeah.
We've had that conversation.
That was
because then you have like a consolidation
one of the best-
thing,
yeah.
and you and Heather were hanging
Oh,
on.
it's
And
the best time of my life.
Yeah.
I mean, we went to this debt consolidation place, which when they say debt consolidation, they don't tell you that it's just going to wreck your credit score for 50 years. But anyway, so they consolidated all of our debt and all of our bills, and I would write a check every month. And you couldn't just mail it. You had to drive it up there and hand it to them personally. And then every month you had to take that up there. And I just remember that I got paid enough to pay off the debt.
Yeah, that was our thing too. Like
was
we
great.
were really trying to get ahead of things because it's such a risk. I talk about it on stage now because it's like I think it's relatable. When you start working for yourself, like it's a huge risk and you don't know, and it takes time for it to work out. It's not like you just instantly are great at it even, or you get all these opportunities. It's like, no, it's a grind for a while.
What was the first big purchase that you made?
I probably bought a guitar, a nicer guitar, or something like that. But literally just last year was the first time I bought a newer car. We had both of our cars were like, we had a 2004 and a 1997 Toyota and Nissan. They each had over 200,000 miles on them, and I bought a 2014 and a 2013 car for us to each have because I was driving so many road miles. Yeah. I was like, at some point this isn't going to start, and it's going to cost me work.
Yeah.
So I don't need a lot, and I'm not a big like materialistic guy, but yeah, it's cool. I wanted something reliable. I felt like it's time to get a more reliable guitar that sounds better because it's my living now. So I bought a nicer guitar, and
it's time to hang up the old Roy Rogers.
That's right.
Have you purchased anything ridiculous? Like I know I probably shouldn't be spending. I know Tim has, but have you purchased anything that's
What have I
like
spent?
a salt?
What have I bought that's
I'm not
ridiculous?
gonna out you. I'm not gonna out you. So I'll
What did
let
I
you,
buy?
Just some of your gadgets around your
I
house.
bought a third.
My
You're a
salt
gadget
room and my
guy.
infrared
Salt room.
my
Your
infrared
sauna.
sauna.
I bought another van last year, or the middle of this year. Middle of last year rather. I bought a 1986 Toyota van. I've always liked them. They're really funky. They made these kind of vans for like 5 years, and the engine's under the seat.
Yeah.
They're really
You're right
funky.
on top of it.
You're right on top of the
front.
engine, right on top of the wheel.
That may
and
be
they're
the
just
coolest
weird,
van.
and I liked it.
That's second only to the Volkswagen van.
It really is. Well, and I found one that had 43,000 miles on it, and it's a 1986. It's literally, and it was.
Dude, that's a
have it
diamond in
forever.
the
and it
rough.
was,
it's
I got it for
drivable?
$5,000, and I had it shipped here. It cost me another $1,000 to ship it to me, so it was
But
$6,000
it's
for my little
drivable.
toy. Yeah.
It's drivable.
Oh, it runs great. Runs great. So
You could trick that thing out.
yeah, that's what we thought about, like really restoring it because it's in good shape.
Just moving in. You can
I
just
think you
move
should
in.
put like
Just
flowers
live in
mini
on
fridge.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got
Put flowers all
Here's
over
one of the weird
it.
things. It's like the truly funky things that they did. Like shows you what Japanese people thought about Americans. Because Japanese sent the design over, and it was these vans were made in Texas in a Texas plant, and some of them have ice makers. This one has an ice maker.
what?
Really?
Literally has a water pump that pumps in, and so it's like these Japanese people sat in a room and said, "These Americans love ice. They want ice all the time. This is going to be a huge feature." And it doesn't work. I can't imagine making ice.
You can put all your
'cause people still
radioactive
ask me,
boars in there.
See if it'll make some ice. And I'm like, do you really want ice from a 30-year-old van right now? You want me to produce an ice cube for
toxic.
you? Would you eat it?
That's a good question. What's your favorite ice cube?
Oh, that is a
that
good
is
question.
good.
The square.
Says a lot about who you are as a
The
person.
square, the one that's shaped like an orange slice. Those.
The
You know
little
what I'm talking
melon,
about?
the melon slice,
My
yeah.
favorite
The-
ice cube is an ice cube from a bag of ice at a gas station. When you
squares.
Oh, well, it not necessarily. Like it could be.
Yeah.
It's just
like
a,
this kind of stuff we get all the
yeah,
time.
it's just an odd
Guys.
shape. If you just throw that in a cup
Yeah.
right after it's been in that freezer,
Yeah.
with it.
Well, that's from an ice machine that,
Well, I
that
think
was at the
it
church
depends
tonight.
on whether you're going to chew the ice, because if you're chewing ice, it's always the Sonic ice.
Sonic
it's
ice.
it's the
Yeah,
Sonic ice.
That's my favorite. Sonic
That's-
ice.
Oh, Sonic, like the yeah,
Yeah, it's
for sure.
chewy pieces.
The
See,
lion's
Amazing.
that's my
Which
least
is terrible
favorite.
for your teeth, by
That's
the
your
way.
least favorite?
That's my least favorite. The little pellets.
Yeah.
It waters
Yeah.
down your drinks, probably, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Because it's more likely to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like the
Yeah, it's
bigger.
true. It
I
melts a
like
lot, yeah.
bigger cubes.
Larger
of
surface
ice.
area. Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you
But
seen
yeah.
those like ice? It's like an ice ball that you put in your drink.
My roommate has those.
Like when I drink my highball before bed every night.
It soothes you.
Isn't that an energy drink?
What?
Highball.
No.
Highball?
What is that?
No, it's a cocktail.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
I don't know. Highball.
Maybe there is a. I don't know.
Isn't that a cocktail? Highball.
I
is a
swear
cocktail.
Highball's an energy drink at the gas station.
I was born with a highball.
Yeah. Were you? Yep, Highball Energy. Got him. Suck it. Healthiest, most fishiest energy drinks on the planet.
Mark that, by the way.
I can't mark things. They're going to listen back.
Okay.
They're going to listen back.
I was born with a highball. Okay. Oh my God, Tim.
Yeah, I like the ice that's, it's like starts as, it's kind of it's shaped like an orange slice, kind of. It's like a boat almost.
Like most ice makers produce.
Like your ice maker at your house growing up. And then sometimes water gets in, there's perforations, and it makes it real crispy and crunchy.
My dentist says chewing ice is the worst thing you can do
Why
ever.
is that?
And I've got a couple of crowns, so I have, where they chisel down the tooth just above the nerve, where they don't have to do root canal, but they have to put like a fake cap on it,
Yeah.
And so I had a couple of those in, and I was on a trip to like Plano, Texas or something. I was in a movie with Evan, my road assistant, and so I was eating Milk Duds, and I was like, we're watching Magnificent Seven, I was like chewing, all of a sudden I felt this like pressure, and then I like lift up, I open my mouth, and the Milk Dud, like, and the cap of the tooth is just in the Milk Dud. It's like I felt this like cold air rush in on that exposed
nerve.
barely a little bit of tooth, but I was like, and I'm like, it's a day and a half before I can get home. I'm just like, this is going to be fun trying to eat on this side of my mouth so I don't hit the lightning button on this side of my mouth.
That's
like,
what Thor
it's no
Ramsey used to
good.
do a joke on that. He goes, they asked, what's your dental plan? Yeah, chew on the side that doesn't hurt.
Exactly.
Dental plan.
Yeah, that's a comedy. That's comedians.
Any other
Yes,
questions?
I do.
There was other questions in there. I was reading.
There's a lot
These are
of
good.
them. Let me go in and look. Those are some of my favorites.
So you guys don't want any of this king salmon jerky? You're sure about that?
I'm sure. I'm
gonna open
dead
it.
sure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna open it.
it probably won't smell because it's been freeze dried or whatever. It's
Yeah.
they've.
What's in your pockets?
He took a deep breath of it.
bad.
Oh, I can smell it. What?
Did you
No,
close
I
it?
was wrong. I was
See?
wrong. Sorry. Sorry. I did close
Ah,
it. Gosh. We're not supposed to eat
You
fish.
took a huge huff of it too.
I did.
You're not supposed to eat fish.
I don't think we are. They're just gross. They are. I mean,
Do you
We're
stay
not
away from
supposed
them?
to eat fish.
well, I mean, I don't.
Or is that just how you feel about
I don't
it right
run
now?
to them.
Do you do the fish oil though?
like Baby
I
and
can't-
Dirty Dancing?
I can't do the fish oil even because you take those capsules, you burp fish your
I
whole
know.
day.
Well, what you do is you take those first and then you eat.
What are those supposed to be good for?
Your heart, omega 3s.
How do you know?
Yeah, well, it's for heart, but it's also for your brain. Your brain likes it. Your brain likes omega-3
Can you
fats.
tell?
Omega-3 fats are like, fish oils, coconut oil, things like that. Omega-6 is what you want to stay away from. That's like corn oil and things like that, like other, fried oil. bad
Omega
fried
7
oils.
is a really bad Charlton Heston sci-fi.
It is
movie,
omega-7. Yeah.
Or the Omega Man. Yeah, the Omega
you
Man.
definitely want to stay away from that.
We must release the omega-7.
I was telling somebody about Soylent Green the other day because I have a shirt that says "Eat Soylent Green," and it's like a commercial, like it's a food.
Yeah.
and it says like the people pleaser. It's some dumb shirt, but they didn't. My friends didn't understand the millennials, and I was like, well, it was a movie, a really bad sci-fi movie, where these people are eating this product called Soylent Green made by this company, and Charlton Heston reveals at the end of it that it's people.
Yeah.
Soylent Green. That's the big hook. It's like a Twilight Zone
yeah,
that's 2 hours long.
Yeah.
And then they were still like, oh, I don't. I was like, well, it's
Yeah.
people.
It's people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got another movie.
Okay.
See what you think about this. James Caan, Rollerball.
Rollerball.
That's a guilty pleasure for sure.
That is. Would you call that a cult movie? A cult classic? I think you
Probably.
would.
Yeah, I think you'd call it a cult
That
classic.
movie, that affected me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Rollerball.
Because you know what?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you seen it? Because it's based around roller derby.
Roller derby.
But they kill each other.
Yeah.
And
It's in the future.
yeah,
Yes, it's in the future.
games.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It's
My
kind of
wife-
like Hunger Games.
Yeah.
It's a futuristic thing,
Yeah.
but it's this rollerball, and the crowds are like all they want is blood. They want somebody to die.
So Nashville has a roller derby, the Roller Girls, and they have tournaments and matches.
Is it
and all
flat
that.
track or?
I don't know, but my wife is a season ticket holder. She takes Tabby.
What?
You
the
have
girl
to
that my
be-
wife's a caregiver for.
Oh, okay.
She said, I want to buy season tickets this year. And I said, sure. And they were like $60 or whatever. And I said, sure. They let Tabby in for free because Tabby's like their mascot. They love Tabby.
Yeah.
She's their biggest fan or whatever.
Yeah.
So she goes and she just loves like Tabby loves it because it's like strong women, you know. Tabby's in a wheelchair and Curry takes care of her, so Tabby's just like she loves watching them go around and bump each other, and it's a hoot. I don't know how many people come to it, but
it's just like wrestling on wheels.
Yeah, it's like a
Well, the guy that used to be he was the kind of like the next gen pastor at Beaver Creek Nazarene. Remember, he had a big beard, and his wife, they had a lot of tattoos. They ran the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Remember them?
Yeah.
Well, I saw on Facebook that she was doing roller derby I think they're in Texas somewhere.
Yeah.
the next gen pastor.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had the helmets and the elbow
but there
pads.
it's a flat track. You know, it's like in a gym or wherever. It's a flat track.
Dang.
All I know is like
I'm like,
Christian softball leagues are like notoriously just the worst.
Oh, yeah.
These Christians
absolutely.
they can't hold it together, man.
I mean,
They're cussing out the refs, and they're like, "Yeah, we're First Baptist." You're like, "Dude, you gotta."
I was a
clean it up.
softball pitcher.
Are you?
Played on
Church
those
league?
teams. There was many games with the Lutherans that we just about.
These
almost came to fisticuffs.
These Lutherans. I saw this.
Those
I drove by a Lutheran
That's
church
psychotic.
I drove by a Lutheran church one day, and they were having an event coming up, and it said Luther Bash this Wednesday, and I was like, that sounds more like a Catholic event. I think I posted a picture and put that.
Bash Luther.
Yeah, Luther Bash. Like, I don't-
Every time it was coming, they'd come up on the schedule. Well, we got those Lutherans again.
Man, tough.
Because they were like the not the Baltimore, but the A's. They were like the A's. They had the uniforms looked just like the A's.
So they put money into their church league team.
It
That's
was
when you know.
it was the yellow and the green, and
If just a church league team that matches is like you stand out, you're like, whoa, those guys
They all
they're
had
taking it seriously.
uniforms.
I
And they
think
took
if
it
you
serious.
have games like that, the losing team, one of the people has to convert to the winning team
That
side.
should be the
Winning
rules.
team.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah.
That should be.
That's the thing. A Pentecostal
Some skin in
beats
the
you,
game.
you got to speak in tongues
That's
right
right,
now.
that's right.
Yeah, that's the rules.
We should do our what are you doing right now? We should call somebody.
Okay.
Who we
We should
calling?
call Gary King, and I want you to talk to him.
Oh wow.
That's right, because it's a
he's
Pacific
Eastern
time. You should be fine.
Well, he's
He's on
Oh,
with
he's not-
us.
it's 12:30.
Oh, I thought he was
Yeah.
Pacific time. still.
No,
he's not in California anymore.
who?
John Chris never
Chris.
answers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't answer.
He didn't answer his phone.
I don't know. You guys have anybody?
Let's try. Let's try to call John.
Call Dustin.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna call John Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I want you to talk to him.
That's what you doing?
Just hold the speaker up to your mic
Is it like this?
Yeah.
Oh,
so we can hear
No,
it.
the other way.
This way?
Speaker. Yeah.
Can you hear that?
You have reached the voicemail box of 719.
Okay. Yeah.
He doesn't even
He's not
have.
there.
Yeah.
Do we
How
need
does
to
he
like?
not have a voicemail?
Do we need
Yeah.
to like warn people we're gonna call him or not?
No.
We just call him.
No, that's the whole essence of the thing.
But
you don't tell him.
Okay.
Call Poos.
Oh yeah, call Poos.
It's
John just
she's
texted
Central
me.
Time.
Hey man.
Hey, bye.
There you go.
Hey, what are you calling me for?
Hey.
He could be getting ready to go off somewhere. It's Saturday night.
Another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody.
He'll just
I got some
keep
money
texting you.
because I just got paid.
Hey, bro.
Oh, I wish I had someone
Hey,
to talk.
bro.
I had enough.
He's not going to answer.
Oh, no. Another Saturday
He's not going to do it. Voicemail.
Then leave me a message and I'll call you
Oh,
back.
you were calling
Dang
Poos.
it, Poos. All right, well, that was a dud.
It's okay. You know, and it's not always going to, work
Guys,
out.
this is
Hey,
real life
hey,
here.
hey. Call Gene.
Yeah, call
Oh, there
John.
you
Gene,
go.
call
Yeah, 'cause
Gene.
they're in the other lounge.
Call Gene.
It's it's a big bus, man. It's a 57
Yeah.
footer. It's like they're in another
It's a
world.
57.
I guarantee
footer.
you she's awake.
Oh, yeah, she's back there. She's
Isn't it-
she's
wait,
been
how-
you've been
Here,
hearing her
isn't
Isn't
this
this
laugh.
on
bus,
it.
We're gonna
isn't
call
this
the
bus
back of the
57
bus.
foot? I
What?
thought this bus was a 57 footer. Is it not?
It's 45.
Well, I've been telling people 57 with the trailer. With the trailer. No.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Can I help you? I'm fine. And you?
I'm good. What are you doing?
Awesome. Well, we're conducting our own offline podcast back here.
What does that even mean?
It means that we're just having a discussion and nobody's listening. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Tell her what the segment is.
What are you doing? Aren't you on the podcast?
Well, we're doing our new segment called "What Are You Doing?" That's where we call up people, and we've tried 2 people and they're not answering. So we said we'll just call
Third
you.
string.
Oh my gosh. So I'm a last resort.
Third choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not a last resort. We had a
No
few
other
other people.
choice.
If you wouldn't have
Anyway, I'm
answered,
just lighting up another cigarette right now, so if you could call me back in a minute, that'd be great.
Wow, that was a quick change.
yeah, she wasn't our last choice. We had a few others after her if she didn't answer.
It's a gift. I don't know what to say.
Do
But anyway,
your
Gene, we talked about you last week
Do a voice
because
for
you
us.
did the
Hi.
Southwest Airlines. Do your Southwest Airlines.
Yes.
right now, I'm doing my nail. You bother me.
oh the nail
Nail salon lady?
nail salon lady. Is this nail salon lady?
Yes, honey. You want me to do your nail for you?
I do. Can I?
You have boyfriend? You have girlfriend.
Well, I am married, but I was wondering how much it costs to get a manicure.
Honey, for you, $6.
$6. $6. $6.
$6 per nail. $6 per nail. $6.
Now,
What about a pedicure?
$6.
Wow, that's a pretty good price.
That's a good rate.
I can't pass that up. Now, where are you located?
For you, we put on the sparkle on the nail,
Sparkle?
and it shines so bright under the light.
And do you do cuticle work? Do you-
Oh, yes, honey. We just get the coconut oil, and we put it all in a manicure. We push back the cuticle. For you, honey.
Really? Can
You
you?
look so pretty for your wife.
I have a special request. Can you paint some radioactive boars on my nails?
Honey, whatever you like, I'll do for you.
We're already not
Honey,
reading
for
your
you,
email.
That's right.
for you, just $6 more.
Okay. All right.
It's just $6.
Oh, good. All right. That was good. That's much more than we needed.
Honey, thank you for calling. You come see me sometime.
What's your name?
My name Maria.
Okay, Maria. Thanks.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's awesome.
Her name is
She's
Maria.
so funny,
Of course
man.
it is with that accent.
Maria.
I always wonder if there was like a Latino, spa ran by somebody named Manny Petty. Wouldn't that be kind of an interesting? Their name's Manny Petty.
Manny Petty. Manny, that's like on
Hey, I'm
what is
Manny
it?
Petty. I'm glad to have you.
Oh, the show Modern Family.
Modern
Yeah.
Family,
Oh, yeah.
Manny.
Sofia Vergara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it be because normally, like the Vietnamese and stuff, they take on an American name.
Right.
So
Yeah.
if you were like at a Hispanic, wouldn't it be like, yeah, I'm Bob?
Yeah.
Yep.
It'd have to be like an American name. I'm Bob.
Yeah, one of my friends growing up is named Alvin Chen. Is the Chen family. His name was Alvin. It's like such a strange.
I was a girl who went to our school, Linda Shui.
Okay.
Shui, HSU. That's how it was spelled.
You?
I'll
I can't
never
imagine trying to
forget
get that
that.
right. Shui.
Shui. Wonder what she's doing
What was the
now.
name of the guy we met yesterday? The youth pastor. He had the craziest name. Izu.
Oh, Izu.
Izu?
That dude was cool.
Izu. It
That
was
dude
I
was a
Z.
cool dude.
IZUE.
Where was he?
IZUE.
He was the guy who was our runner. So
He was their next gen pastor
When?
yesterday at the church.
Oh, okay.
like the hippest
Meadowbrook.
dude.
Yeah, he was really
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, Izu. I saw him.
Yeah,
I
just
didn't talk
cool
to him.
dude,
but I saw
man.
him.
Yeah.
Was he from a different country?
He was from California, but
Oh, there you
his
go.
name was Nigerian,
I was gonna say because,
and it meant wisdom.
but he had a pretty heavy accent. He had to.
Maybe he did have Nigerian background, but I didn't think so.
Well, he had a really thick accent.
Okay.
It
How'd
wasn't
How'd
a
he talk?
California
How'd
accent.
he talk?
Like a Nigerian?
No, I don't think he talked like a Nigerian at all.
Oh, I thought he did.
Maybe
How do you know
I
what
don't
a
know.
Nigerian does or doesn't?
like Manute Bol, he had or Dikembe Mutombo was Nigerian, wasn't he?
He had
Dikembe
he had
Mutombo, the basketball player.
I had no idea what you said. Somebody gonna combo.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Speaking in tongues.
I thought he had an African accent. So.
Yeah.
He did, didn't he?
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't notice it.
Johnny,
I don't hear accents.
Johnny was kind of strung out
I don't see
yesterday.
color and I don't hear
honestly.
accents.
Johnny had a rough day yesterday.
Yeah.
He was kind of
It's
strung
fine.
out. And
It's okay. Easy. But anyways, they said his name meant wisdom, and I was like, well, everybody's name always means something.
Means something.
Wonderful. Like when you go in the Christian bookstore, you were to a Christian bookstore.
Yes.
All these
Oh, yeah.
bookmarks, they
Yeah.
always say like I found my name when I was a kid. It was like gift from God. And then all the next to it was
John.
like Hannah. Gift from God.
Gift from
It's like,
God.
somebody's going to mean the cursed one. Like
Right.
somebody's
Yeah.
name
Yeah.
is bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know? Who's that kid?
Yeah.
And then he said, wait, what was it? Who was telling us that somebody's name was like
Oh, it was him.
Yeah,
his,
he
his
said
grandma.
He said my grandma's name was Priscilla and it means blindness. I was like, oh my gosh. And I said Joyce Meyer's gonna have it.
Blondness?
And then she went blind.
He said
She
she's
goes,
oh
she
my
actually is
gosh.
losing her sight, and it's like, well, Joyce Meyer'd have a field day with that. Well, you've been speaking blindness over every time you call her for dinner. You have what you say. You speak
Priscilla! No! Don't call me Priscilla.
Yeah. So don't name your kid Priscilla, please. It means blindness.
Blindness. Okay.
Like
Yeah,
Caleb
right.
means dog.
It does.
Yeah, Caleb means dog.
Yeah.
Is that
Dog
right?
And courageous.
Like
Courageous
you're a
dog.
really courageous dog.
He's a
That's fun.
courageous
Like an
dog.
Air Bud.
Yes.
Joshua means tree.
Air Bud.
There you go. That's why you guys don't get along. Your dog and your tree.
Oh man! Wow.
Oh, we get along
Somebody
great.
gonna lose.
We get along
Caleb,
great.
stop peeing on Josh. Dang it.
It's just
Dad, you named us.
And in mine, I think it's
Climb
Christ,
down from
Christ
your
follower.
brother.
Chris,
Climb down.
Yeah. Chris means Christ,
Christ follower.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I had a dog in
Sort
a
for
tree.
Christopher. Yeah.
I don't know what Sophie means.
Look
Look it up.
Sophia.
Look up. See what
Sophia's
see what
heart, I think. Sophia. It's heart. I think.
Sophia.
Is it?
Well,
Maybe
not. Like Olivia, that's olive, like peace, right?
Wisdom?
I forget what Heather means.
A lot of wisdoms out there. I think these people. Yeah.
Timothy means great warrior.
Okay.
I don't know what it means. Faithful one, I think.
Means doubting.
No, it
Oh, that was
doesn't.
Thomas.
Well, no.
I don't trust you.
Thomas gets a bad rap in the Bible, by the way,
you.
bro. He was martyred.
Trust
Like Thomas doubted once. We call him Doubting Thomas. He was martyred.
Yeah.
He was killed
Yeah.
for his faith. He started churches. Like, get off Thomas's back. That's what I say.
He wasn't he? Was it upside down? He was, or was that
No,
Peter?
it was Peter. But
Yeah.
like, he was one of the disciples that was martyred. All
thought-
of them but one died terrible
Yeah, all of
deaths.
them won.
Thomas
died
went to
horrible
India,
deaths.
right? Didn't he go to?
I don't know. I can't remember where he went, but I know that he like went on. He spread the gospel all over.
Yeah.
But we're like, he doubted that one
Doubting
time though.
Thomas.
Doubting Thomas.
Yep.
It's a bummer.
You used to have
And
that bit about
Farting
doubting
Bartholomew.
Thomas.
Remember him?
You fart one time.
You fart one time by the olive tree. What'd you say?
What was that bit you used to have about Thomas?
Thomas,
Why did
Hey.
you talk about how Jesus movies, they all, every time.
British
they-
accents.
Yeah, Jesus is played by some British guy, and he always says, accent sounds like one of the Beatles.
It's like, Thomas, you don't believe me. Put your hand on my side. Yeah. In my father's house so many mansions. If it weren't so, I would have told you. Hey, Jude. Hey. I'm bigger than me now.
That's one of my favorite
That was too
bits
obscure.
you've ever
Should
done.
be Hey
So
Judas.
I
great.
forgot about that
I
one.
would have told.
I would have
I've never
Hey,
done that on a
Judas.
DVD, I don't think.
Hey, Judas.
That's such a funny bit.
Hey, Thomas, I don't believe me.
That's so funny.
Blood it up, Paul. Paul. Paul, why do you persecute me, Saul? I call you Paul. I call you Paul now.
Somebody said, what's a time that Tim improv'd in his show and it made you laugh? 2 weeks ago, we were out with Streblo, and a Potty Break listener yelled Luke Bryan out while you were doing your national anthems bit. You're doing different artists' impressions of the national anthem. And when you started singing the Luke Bryan version, I lost it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
On
gosh. Like
stage?
when you did tonight, yeah.
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 They didn't
You
laugh
just did it
tonight
off the cuff.
at all.
Yeah, I
It
think
died like a.
I was laughing.
like a
I thought it was
radioactive boar
Wow.
tonight. No, yeah.
My favorite was, and that's what I do. I'll sit out to listen for new tags or new something, and that's
Yeah.
what makes me laugh. And I'll laugh so
Yeah.
hard that people will turn around sometimes.
Was that
And
the
when-
guy that was just up there?
Yeah, and when you were doing, one time I was sitting in a show, I think I'd been touring with you just a couple of years, and it was back when you were doing the thing about how your dad would walk through rooms,
Yeah.
like always, like adjusting himself, like he was always afraid he would lose something.
Like he's always looking for something.
Have you seen my nipple? And then you would say, like, he bent over and picked up
Yeah.
the nipple, and there it is. I
Yeah.
put a snap on this, or it's a snap-on nipple.
Yeah.
And then you would say, you did it every night. Then you'd be like, yes, I'm sorry, Christian people. My dad had nipples. And that was what you say every night. And then one night you said, he had nipples, you guys. He had a lot of them. Like everywhere, like a cat. And I lost my mind when you said that. When you said he had a lot of them. Just in different asymmetrical
Shapes and
positions.
sizes.
Like, what a funny. It was like, that was just for me.
What about, remember we did the pork cracklings?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
when we
Gosh.
first started going out to do shows. We just did this thing, pork cracklings. We're just going up there.
We tickled ourselves one night at a restaurant because you were
Right.
you were in a weird mood.
Right,
Which
yeah.
Tim's an introvert, by the way. For people who are listening and don't understand, Tim's a very
people.
No, but I'm
I
saying,
do,
but you don't like being on all the time.
Yeah.
But every now and again, you get in a silly mood in public,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's so funny. And we were at Famous Dave's, and you were like trying to order, and you wouldn't stop doing this British accent.
Yeah.
What do you have here? Yes, yes. And you were like, do you have any? How do you say pork crackling? And
Yeah.
so if you
Well,
said
for
pork
some reason,
cracklings-
that just sounds so funny in a British accent. Pork cracklings. Do you have any pork cracklings? You kind of swallow it. Pork cracklings. It's
So,
like
yeah.
it's like the baby on Stewie. Is that his name?
Oh, yeah.
Is that pork cracklings?
Pork cracklings.
And you
So I
said
dare you to say it on
You dare me to
stage.
say it on stage. So
Oh.
I forget what bit it was.
was something about the
Like,
McDonald's when you go through McDonald's after
you're
your
there.
40s.
Yeah. I said I threw that in there about pork cracklings,
Yeah.
and
While I wait,
we
do
used
you
to do
have
that. And we
pork
probably should do it again, where we would
Yes.
say, "Okay, you have to say
You have
this
to say
word
this.
in your set
Didn't you-
tonight."
Yeah, and one of you didn't you say something about? Was it you one time? You said something about you were ordering at McDonald's. And by the way, do you have any pork cracklings?
that was
That was
a bit-
what he did.
While I'm waiting in line, can you give me a bag of pork cracklings?
Now we're gonna get pork cracklings. and
Oh
these
no!
VIP
We've already
things.
got.
Don't-
Haven't we got
don't
pork
send
cracklings
pork
before?
cracklings.
I think
Oh,
we've
yeah.
been given pork cracklings.
If you send them, we're not going to eat them. If you send us pork cracklings,
No more fish jerky.
Did we
mean,
want to
these-
talk about this before we
well,
go?
these-
We've got
these-
like 2 cartons of.
well, we had these. It's like a Sterilite
Gifts.
tub. This
Yeah.
was from.
Oh wow, it's a big letter.
This was from some people at Hibernia Baptist on Thursday night in Fleming Island, Florida.
Yeah, the Bourne family. Yeah, there you
Yes,
go.
the Bourne
Bourne, just like
They
Jason.
got me Atkins bars, and they put it in a bacon holder.
Yeah.
What I got
Caleb's
They
was,
got
laugh
me
is the
low
best. They
carb.
said Caleb's laugh is the best.
Thank you,
Always
Bourne
has
family.
us in tears.
I got a little book of freight backs.
Beautiful.
We needed
More
some freight backs.
freight
Read a
backs.
What
couple.
sweet people.
You want me to
Thank you,
refer back?
Bournes.
By the way, Bourne's, these oven baked cheese bites are the worst thing I've ever put in
Yeah,
my mouth.
how do you mess
Trader
up cheese?
Joe's. Yeah, it says Trader Giotto's.
What?
What?
Trader Jihad?
They're
Trader
called
Jihad's?
oven baked cheese bites.
The Italian
worst thing
Trader Joe's?
I've ever put in my mouth.
Yeah, you messed up cheese.
But then she sent us macaroons,
Congratulations.
cheer wine, all kinds of good stuff. What? Read us a freight
Here's a
back.
freight back. I could eat a bowl of alphabet soup and poop out a smarter statement than whatever you just said. Isn't that a great one?
Freight back.
That's a good one. I like
That's
that.
good.
That was a good one. Save that one. You can use that one again.
Oh, that was a.
All right, snag some more stuff out of that.
Okay.
What do we got going on?
Macaroons.
Okay,
which
what is
are
that?
good.
Is that a cookie?
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like airy. It's like a very fluffy
It's
cookie.
a French
I don't
thing.
think I've ever had one.
think.
It's a fluffy cookie.
Or is it Italian? Yeah,
It's
French
like buffalo
macaroons.
jerky?
4 bags of jerky.
Oh, my. And there's
Yeah.
buffalo jerky in there?
different flavors
Dude,
and what have
hook a brother up.
Ooh.
Cheer wine, fruit bars.
I'm going to use some
Sweet
of these
and
guys. These
spicy.
are good.
There's
These
some
are good.
There's some air spray for fresh air.
Oh,
Thank you
that's
for the
nice.
freight backs. These are
You'll
good
need
ones.
it after you open the fish jerky.
I know that was that. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that.
I don't know where they came up with these. These are good.
Sweet
Ooh, that smells
baby
good.
Rays.
What is that? You smell that?
Oh,
like-
that does smell good.
Yeah, just as long as it's not. Spray
Okay.
that in the salmon bag, okay?
That's
That is
really nice.
Yeah, we need
It's
that.
like
in
a-
the- that's
Yeah,
our-
don't
fresh air.
overdo
Put
it
that
though.
in the-
You're supposed to
yeah.
do like
It's
2
called-
squirts.
Put that in the restroom.
It's very sensitive
I'm
to
gonna keep
smells.
squirting this till the show's over.
He's
One
so
screw-
sensitive to smells.
Are you?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh
You
man,
have
that make
sensitive
me
nose?
gag.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Here, smell some of the buffalo jerky.
No, I'm good.
Sorry. It's called Sensi. It's SCENTSY. It's really good. It's
That's what I say when somebody's being too sensitive. Sensi.
odor out.
Well, we need that.
It's
a
like
bus
it's
full
kind
of
of like
dudes.
Febreze. It smells good.
There's a bus full of dudes, man.
Oh,
We
it says
need some
Whole
of that.
30 on it.
Yeah. That was for you. For when you have your Whole30 diet.
Oh,
so it
yeah,
can
yeah.
freshen the air. Can I have some of that beef jerky?
Oh,
I was going to
there
try
you
it.
go.
Oh, here's some of this,
Sweet
too.
and spicy. Do we have
It's
any more
excellent.
questions, or you want to just wrap it up? We need to go to bed.
We've been doing it a while.
What's
We've
over
been
there?
at it a while.
Yeah, we springing forward tonight too, guys.
Oh no.
Are you serious?
Yeah. We
Oh,
lose
yeah,
an
we're an
hour.
hour
Daylight
ahead.
savings?
Yep.
We lose
Ding
an hour.
dong.
I can only sleep 10 hours now. So wait, it's spring forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fall back.
Yeah.
We trick ourselves into thinking it's.
Josh, snag a couple of those bags so we can open those and wrap it up.
Oh yeah, we got some more stuff.
It's so weird that we still do it. Hey guys, you all want to pretend it's a different time? Let's all do it. So weird.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah. These freight backs are going to come in.
Tim and crew, thank you for putting out a
hand.
podcast that is safe for the whole family. Not tonight. We recently moved from Frisco, Texas to St. Augustine and had a potty break marathon along the way, which helped tremendously.
Oh.
Our boys put together a few goodies for you. Thanks again for sharing your gifts with us, and we pray continued safety and blessings for you all. Love, the Carson family.
Yeah, I had an email. I don't think I forwarded it to you guys. It was really, really great email. I'll have to forward it to you.
We get lots of good emails, man.
Those chocolate chip
I've been getting a
cookies?
lot of good ones. There's like I think they're like peanut butter with peanuts in them.
Try these. They're
Okay.
like
They're peanut butter?
it's like
Hold
a gooey
on.
peanut butter chocolate chip cookie.
Hold
Yeah.
Oh, they have chocolate in them?
Well, eat around it.
Who can? there.
Eat around it.
Here.
Here, give me
You
one.
can try
Eat
some
around the chocolate.
like little,
Just eat around it.
Yeah, there's like Cocoa Puffs in here. Oh my goodness.
Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, those aren't chocolate chips. Those are Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Oh,
you want
those are like no bake cookies,
Guys, I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, they're Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, I'm into this. Yeah, I could do
Yeah.
this.
You know what? Cocoa Puffs are chocolate.
Well, they're chocolatey. They're
Yeah,
not real
they're not
chocolate.
really
real
interesting.
chocolate. It's like Oreos. I can eat Oreos, but it's not real. Oh.
Oreos are vegan. Do you know that?
Yeah. You could be a vegan and eat incredibly unhealthy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you could. A lot of vegans are unhealthy because they cook their vegetables too much.
If you overcook vegetables, it's bad for you?
Well, if you don't eat a lot of raw, I mean, you're just cooking all the enzymes and stuff out, so you're really cooking the good stuff out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah.
happens?
I think so, yeah.
Do you put anything good into it by cooking it?
Well, I think the one thing that's like either kale or spinach, it's good to cook it a little bit to.
Oh
I
my!
love cooked kale or spinach. Ooh, some sauteed spinach, man.
What does she want?
Love it. Well, there's Gene's big bag.
Good
Those of you that
grief,
are watching
guys.
for
In there, man.
4 days
Have
on the bus.
mercy.
What is that? What is that?
That's like Craig's suitcase.
What is it?
That ain't
Let me
great.
see it.
That ain't Craig. Oh, I was supposed to know him? Yeah, those are good. You like those?
Those are
Dark
good.
You should freeze those.
coconut sugar and toasted
Sure.
coconut. Well, hello.
Okay. You had me at coconut.
No, this is fine.
Come on, a lot of people
Freight.
don't like coconut. A lot of
like
people
it.
don't like it.
The texture, it's like fingernail clippings.
I didn't used to
Well,
like it. I like
but
it
I'll
that
tell you
now.
what.
Not what I.
There
Yeah,
is.
Like shredded coconut, it's almost like when you start eating, you're like, is this? No,
I'm
not
eating
fingernail
chocolate
clippings,
right
but
now.
it sure almost feels like one
Yeah, I
for a
guess I
second.
can see that. Sure.
Yeah.
There is. Well, somebody's already been in here. There is an ice cream. Oh, now you. Oh,
I'd
do you
like
hear you
to-
already been in
I
here?
just want to see it. No, I haven't been in there. I would
Oh.
never.
More
Greg.
chocolate.
So there's a.
It's got your name on it, right?
I don't know.
Oh.
It didn't have my name on it.
Well, then how dare you withhold?
I'll take a little piece. Okay. Give me a pen.
You
I'm
can
gonna
have one
write
of
my
my,
name
You can
on
have
it.
one of my Atkins
I'm gonna
bars.
write-
You're gonna love it.
Freight back him.
It's not real.
Well, there's an ice
you
cream
want some?
place close to us in Old St. Charles. I can't remember the name of it, but they have toasted coconut ice cream. So it's
Nice.
chocolate around coconut, and they toast it, and then they put it inside the ice cream. It's incredible.
I got some blueberry
dark.
bread in the freezer that's been in there for a few hours that
What?
I got at a pastry shop today.
What?
Yeah, we got to get
Break
in on
it
that.
out.
I don't like that.
You've had blueberry bread this whole time,
I
In
don't
the
like
freezer.
that.
dude.
Like how we used to do with the poppy seed. Oh, so we went to this pastry thing, this place, me, Nathan, and Josh, and they had a bunch of donuts, and they had cookies and cakes, and what were they called? Brownies. And so we saw some gooey butter cake, sitting in behind the
Which
glass.
is a St. Louis thing.
Yeah, which I didn't know. And so
I
Josh
didn't either.
said, "Hey, I'll take the gooey butter cake." There's an older lady behind the counter, and she goes, "What?" And he points to it, and he goes, "The gooey butter cake." And she goes, "I don't know what that is." And we're like, "You're serving it. It's right there." She goes, "No, that's a lemon meringue thing." And we're like, "What?" It looked exactly like gooey butter cake. And I
Oh,
realized today that's a St. Louis thing, like toasted raviolis.
Yes.
Been lied to
I
my
didn't
whole
know
life.
that either. I didn't know.
Toasted ravs.
My life is a lie.
There's toasted raviolis in Nashville. We get toasted raviolis.
Really?
Olive Garden?
That's because they've migrated from St.
Olive
Louis.
Garden has them now?
Are you sure they're toasted raviolis?
100%.
Are you?
They're
Okay.
good. I like them.
Are you sure that they're not like a noodle?
Johnny, I believe they're a St. Louis thing. I hate to burst your bubble. But
Hey, I found your nose.
I don't mean to toast your raviolis.
I found your nose. It was in my business.
Oh, hell!
Yes.
Dude, that was the most perfectly timed one ever.
I saw him getting ready.
Oh,
he was,
man.
It's good.
That
put
was
me right-
seamless.
Nathan jump when we all went,
Put me right in my place. I apologize.
See, Aaron,
oh, man.
he's got the shirt. He's representing.
Absolutely.
He's
Yeah.
representing.
Beautiful.
Bay.
Did you see the family last night? They all four have on freight
They
shirts.
did.
Yeah, they were really cool.
So is that it in the
Yeah,
back?
they were really nice.
We don't.
Cheer wine. And,
Yeah.
Bag
Yeah,
of
there's a bunch of cheer.
I got
A
a
lot
mug.
of
Let me
cheer.
Thanks for the stuff, you guys.
Cheer
It's
wine
so sweet.
cans. It is sweet. Thank
You're
you.
the best fans, Tim. You really do.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I do.
If you don't want that mug, I'll take it to the
Oh,
office.
the mug says, "Shut up and take your blessing."
Is that a saying? What is that? Shut up and take your blessing?
Is it a freight bag?
I think that's my new slogan.
Shut up and take your blessing.
Shut up and take your blessing.
Is it like, sounds like an old, like, black gospel song.
Yeah.
Shut up and take your blessing. And then, like, a choir would.
Yeah. Like Kirk Franklin.
Yeah.
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 GP, are you with me? GP, are you with me?
Yeah. How much did Kirk Franklin really sing in any of his
didn't
songs?
know.
He's,
He just came up with,
yeah.
yeah.
He just
oh,
says
yeah.
the line before they
I would
say
like to see
it.
Kirk
Yeah.
Franklin and Luke Bryan do a song together.
Come on. Ooh. Well, first of all, come on. Kirk Franklin's like, he is 5 foot nothing. I'm
Oh,
telling
yeah,
you,
he's
Kirk
a little
Franklin,
bitty guy.
Little guy.
Little guy.
Put them
Little
right in your
guy.
pocket.
Put him right in your pocket.
You can just stick him in your pocket. Stick him in
To
your
a
pocket.
Johnny W bit.
I think
Shut up and
that,
take your
that
blessing.
made me laugh so hard when we were at convocation at Liberty. And you said David Nasser, my little Iranian friend, he's so cute. You just can pick him up and stick him in your pocket and take him home.
David Nather. Look at him.
And David is
He's
just,
adored.
I mean, he's like falling on the floor laughing. He was loving every second of it.
Tim DeTellis is little like that, too, from
Yeah.
New Missions. He's a little dude.
Yeah. And Tim just,
He's
you
a
know,
little Lollipop guild.
he loves it. He's a great guy. Yeah, he was fun last night. 2 nights ago. Whatever. Whenever we were there.
Well,
Are you reading something?
He's
Yeah,
just,
just
No, he's just flipping the mug around.
Oh, okay.
shut up and take your blessing. That's what it says.
Okay.
On the mug.
I think that's a good sign
good thing
off.
to think about while you drink coffee.
I think that's what my mom used to say before bed every night.
Yeah.
I love you, Mommy. Okay, honey, shut up and take your blessing. But this is the pill. I know, I call it a blessing. It's my blessing. And it's going to make you quiet for a while.
It's 5 Benadryl. Now, night.
5. Is this an IV? Shut up, son, and take your blessing. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Shut up
And take your
and
blessing.
take this podcast. That's our new slogan. Shut up and listen to this
Shut up
podcast.
and take this
sign off.
podcast.
All right. We're good. What are you loving right now? Do you want to do that?
Oh, yeah, let's do
Does anybody
that.
have anything you're loving right now? Huh?
Josh?
I just love having all the crew around. Like the guys from
Aw.
Josh loves having all the crew around.
Josh.
Yeah, pretty cool.
The whole crew.
Josh.
Nothing but the crew.
Oh, shut up and take your blessing, Josh.
It was like too heartwarming. He needs to be.
Yeah.
He needs more.
Yeah.
He'll learn.
I love the sun.
It's
It's
back.
been really
It's
nice
back.
being in the
Isn't it?
sunshine.
The S-U-N or the S-O-N?
I knew that was coming.
God bag.
shirt. That's the shirt.
Oh man.
There has to be a shirt.
And
And
then
it's
it's
fun
just-
in the sun. SON.
Fun
It has to
S-O-N,
be.
yeah.
Yeah.
F-O-N and the S-O-N.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fawn in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freight, what are you loving right now?
I'm loving my freight back cards.
Yeah, this is a new. Yeah.
That is
This
good.
is-
How, you got a bunch.
I got
bunch
quite a
there.
few, and then I've got
It's a
I
handy
have
size
got-
too to keep in your pocket.
yeah, and
It's
I've
not
got
a big jar.
20,
You know, the big other one was a big
Yeah.
jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
This one he can just keep on
well,
his keychain.
This is a travel size.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
really
travel
is.
travel
size freight.
size.
He's
Yeah.
ready.
This is
They should have those in Targets where they have the small shampoos. Have little
It's a
freight
travel
bags.
size freight bags. Well, it's great to have because if he's dealing with a client and there's like, look, we don't have as many tables as you need. He's like, oh really? And he just reaches
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
He's
What
got
would
it.
you say,
Give me
Freight?
a
If they
second.
say, yeah.
Hang on.
Freight say,
That's not a good one.
yeah, Freight, we don't
okay.
have a signing table for the VIP, Freight.
what I thought of you today. It reminded me to take out the garbage.
Right back.
Oh, it never gets old. Never gets old.
Okay. Does anybody have anything they're loving right now?
No.
I love having
I love you
Jean
guys.
back in the sound booth during the shows because she still laughs just as hard.
Yeah.
She
At
is
all
an
of your
encourager.
jokes.
Jean's an
Yeah.
encourager
And
for real.
She is.
And it makes me laugh
Yeah.
listening to her laugh.
She's great.
Right. Yeah.
Johnny, what are you loving?
I do want to say that Jean fell in a hole last night.
She did.
And
we
she
were
just
walking back from the
disappeared,
restaunt.
and she just
Almost.
disappeared.
Jean's little. Jean's little.
Okay, well, let's
Yeah.
talk about Jean for a second.
She's a
'cause
diminutive person.
Jean wears high heels. Every
She's kind of like a Oompa Loompa.
Come up here, Jean.
She's kind of like an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah.
Come
I
here,
don't
Jean.
know.
They're
I've never
high
seen her-
heels.
I mean, they're like, how high are those heels, Jean?
Oh, these are just 4. They're my low heels.
4
Just
inches,
like
but your
four.
high,
Like
what's your highest heel?
Like Sophia Vergara thinks they're over the top.
6-inch heels, and she wears,
Yeah.
because she's a bit of a, bit of a.
She's a
shorty.
person.
She's not what you'd call lanky. It's more spanky
So
than
we're
lanky.
crossing.
Thank
We're
you.
crossing the street, coming back to this
We're
restaurant.
crossing the street, coming back from.
and there's
at
literally
what
a
time?
hole.
1 in the morning.
Maybe there's a hole like 8 inches wide
In the middle of the
It's
street.
not like a manhole, but it's like a some kind of a sewer access or something.
Yeah.
And she just goes
She
in
gone.
the hole. She gone.
Now, how?
I said
wait a
it was
second.
almost like Mario where he goes into another realm and comes back with coins. It was one of those things.
She
like,
did
where
drop.
did Jean
She
go?
did drop things from her purse. It was like actual
Did she actually
coins.
jump like boing,
She got a little bit smaller for a second.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Then she got bigger.
No, wait a second. Did your whole foot go in the hole and then you fell?
Most of my foot went in the hole.
Most of your
Bad.
foot. Did it?
No,
was
she
that what
didn't.
that scrape was?
She got a little bit
No,
hurt.
no, that was from another incident that happened earlier today.
Oh.
But I do have a bruise, and
Yeah.
my BG shoes are scratched.
Oh no.
What's a BG shoe?
It's a brand.
It's a brand of orthopedic
No, I didn't know. I
shoes
didn't
for
know.
short
Yeah,
people.
It's a really good shoe,
Yeah.
and
It's a good shoe.
it's scraped.
It's scraped.
She kind of had a rough couple days.
Because that was the other foot, and then you had a shaving cut on the other foot.
no on her
This morning
on
I
her
took a
shin.
shower
In the prison.
In the prison gym.
You took a shower in the
The
prison,
prison gym.
It's like a prison story. Somebody got stabbed in the yard today. It's one of those like
Well,
it's
it
bad.
looks like it because
Yeah.
I slipped while I was shaving,
Oh.
and I just ripped a chunk of meat from my leg, and so I couldn't make it stop bleeding. So in the morning, when the janitor goes in, there's this mound of paper towels filled with blood. I mean, I just it wouldn't stop bleeding.
The client's gonna call tomorrow and go,
What is all this paper towels with blood? Like, well, here's the thing.
"What
Yeah.
happened?" in
I
the
reached last year. I reached into my my bag of this hygiene
shaving
bag,
kit,
shaving kit, and I grabbed my
razor.
razor, and it just
Oh no.
it cut my thumb all to shreds.
Oh, that
and
makes that
and I
just
scraped my BGs.
Scrape your
I
BGs.
scraped my BGs.
Yeah. That's the worst.
Is that like Those Bee Gees. I scraped
Who makes
Robin
that?
Gibb.
Who makes those? BTH?
I don't know.
Does BTH make the
Yeah.
Bee Gees?
They,
BTH?
The shoes are really called Bee Gees?
Gees. We make, ABBA.
BC Bee Gees. All I know is
Hall Notes and
all I know is you can tell by the way Jean moves her walk that she's
yeah.
she's in a hole. That's what you can tell.
Oh,
Yeah,
here we go.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey, come
Jean's
on now.
breaking it
Come on
down.
now. You got to go to the shoe repair place.
Yeah.
Do they still have that place in Louisville? The store is called Paintball and Shoe Repair. That was the name.
My goal is to have like a pun-based repair shop, just to have it. Like I want one that repairs furniture, so I can call it sectional healing.
He's been saving that one like a freight back.
That's gonna happen, right? That needs to happen.
That was serendipitous. That was supposed to happen.
Good word.
Is that what that means, serendipitous?
I don't
It's
know.
supposed to happen.
It's one of those long words you can just put anywhere.
But
Yeah,
it
I
sounded
think it's
great.
right.
It sounded great. It's like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Let's do. Okay, we have to use that word in our set tomorrow. Serendipitous.
Serendipitous.
I think you have to use supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That's harder.
Work that in.
Serendipitous.
There,
Try that.
and let's see what the actual definition.
Or you can say chimney.
Yeah, it means like
chimney,
fortuitous,
chim,
like
chiroo.
there's a destiny element to it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Occurring or discovered by chance in a happy or beneficial way.
Right.
Okay.
There we go. Make it happen.
So wait, one more time. It's
dang
happens
it,
by
I just
it
exited
happened by
out.
chance, but it's in a beneficial way. You said in
Yeah.
a good way.
In a happy or beneficial way.
That might be actually a good thing too in the show is have a word of the day, a word of the cast.
And Frey can put it on the list, on the show. What is
List.
it called? The day
Yeah.
rundown.
The day run sheet?
Well, think
Day run
about that.
sheet.
If we had a word of the day,
Word of the day.
every day we had a word. That's 365
You
new
learn.
words
You
they would
learn
learn.
something.
Learn. Yeah. I think because we all.
I did see.
I'm just not feeling the smart anymore
No.
around the whole crew.
Right.
I feel like we're getting dumber.
Yeah.
We're not. You know. I mean, I hate to bring it up now, but it just.
Yeah.
I mean, look
Yeah.
what he's doing. He's looking up freight backs.
He's got flashcards.
I didn't know you were an expert on my life. Please continue while I take notes.
Freight back. Pow. I mean, we got people falling in holes.
Yeah.
We got. I mean.
Cutting chunks out of their legs like they've never shaved a
Yeah,
day
it's
in their
like-
life.
like-
Wait, I can see if it was your first shaving experience. You're like, well, she's only 12. It's a grown woman like,
Yeah.
you know what?
Maybe we
Let's see
should
if
just
it
give her
peels
a-
back to the bone.
Maybe we should give her like a tongue depressor to practice, like they do with kids.
Oh boy.
Oh, Gene, you're so stupid. You're so dumb. Oh, we hate you.
That's the joke.
Get it? Get it?
You're just the worst. No, Jean's awesome. I love Mean Jean. She's great. My hero.
Yeah.
But I don't get a hole in the middle of the road.
Yeah. That was the problem. Is
Well,
like,
that's why-
it's not Jean's fault. You could not have anticipated a hole in the road.
See, that's why I don't ride motorcycles. It's like, when's that going to happen?
Because you don't know when the hole in the road's going to jump up and grab you.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's what killed my dad. Not really. I don't.
Really?
It was heart
Yeah.
disease.
Thanks for letting that go after like
Was
a
most-
second and a half because I couldn't have done any longer than that.
mostly heart
What was it
disease.
called? Sectional healing?
Sectional
That was really good.
Sectional
That saved you.
healing.
It doesn't matter what you say for the rest of my life. That wins. Yeah. That's special.
Yeah.
What was
You
it
need to
called?
throw
Puns? What pun
like
stores?
a pun-based store. Like you ever watch Bob's Burgers?
Yeah.
The stores change every episode that are next to his burger
Oh, okay.
place, and they're always a pun. And
pun.
it's just so funny. They're always
Yeah.
the funniest names.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know.
All right. I think
Yeah,
we've
it's
got
time
it.
to go.
I think so.
Yeah.
We still don't have our. We're getting our advertisers nailed down. We've got a couple in the works, so who knows when we'll spring that on you, but it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. And that's it.
Then we'll be
Signing
a real
off.
show.
Huh?
So then we'll be a real show.
Are you looking forward to that, or you think that's going to?
think it adds some legitimacy to your show when you have advertising.
So I think let's add word of the cast, and then the advertising. That's two new things. That's
Word of the cast.
What is it?
The word, like a word.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
serendipitous. Like let's do that. That's fun.
Okay.
Love it.
Let's get better.
Let's make each other
All
better.
right, let's sign off and go to bed.
All right.
Shut up and take your
Take your
blessing.
blessing. Good night.